Welcome to the Full Quarantine Podcast. I'm your host Sheldon Moore. That's my co-host Charles Jackson. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing all right, man. It's a good day to talk basketball, brother.
Well, the season is almost here. The season starts Tuesday, so is and then our fantasy drafts are this weekend. So that means it's definitely getting closer and closer and closer. Hey, so
What's up?
do you have your final ride or die teams and players? Last week you said you might have thought about switching. Here we are a week later. Are you still thinking about switching? Because next
Nah,
time,
I ain't
because
gonna switch. I'm gonna
no
ride with
team,
the
no
ship. I
player,
ain't
no team,
nope,
no
no
player.
team, no player.
All
Nope.
right, so
I'm gonna ride with the ship.
because like your teams, we got five teams. We both got the Lakers. You got the Mavs, the Pistons, the Clippers, and the Hornets. I got Lakers, Rockets, Magic, and Hawks and Spurs. Because last week you was like, I might want to think about going to the Spurs, and you was thinking about dropping the Lakers. So
Nah, I'm
I'm
gonna
just
keep it.
asking. I'm
Nah, I'm gonna
just
keep it.
asking.
I'm gonna keep it.
And,
I'm gonna
and then
keep
for
it.
our players, I got LeBron. I think we both got LeBron. We both got LeBron. We both got Paulo. I got Joel Embiid. I got Shane Sharp. I think we both got Shane Sharp. We both got Shane Sharp. I got Ant, Tyler Hero, Zion Williamson. I got Vic, Josh Gideon, Trey Young. You got Luca, Kyrie, Cade, Paulo, Stephon Castle, Amin Thompson, Shane Sharp, LaMelo Ball, and you have James Harden.
Mm.
So we sticking with this. All right, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm staying. I'm riding with it. I'm riding with it.
All right, man. I'm just making sure. Just making sure. But let's get it started, man. We got NFL week 6 recap. We are on to week 7 now. But man, let's just start with the first thing. Let's get it out the way, bro. The Eagles lost to the Giants on Thursday Night Football. Uh, Jackson Dart had a game. He played. He
Yeah,
played.
had a hell of a game.
He had an amazing game. This was probably the first game I could probably say Jalen Hurts played like straight boo boo. He played like ass. Like it's just facts. It was really bad football. Not gonna lie, but what was your takeaways from that Thursday night game? Because I was very upset.
Uh, I was surprised. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Even though Jackson Dart threw for 195 yards, um, it was his rushing. And then in Scatterboo boy, and that boy Scatterboo, I did not think, his style of running was gonna translate because it's a lot of bigger, better, faster players in the league. But so far, bro, he's running over defenders. Um, and he looked really good on Sunday. I thought that was the key. They didn't stop their run game. They didn't contain Jackson Dart. They allowed him to get outside the pocket and make some plays. But the Eagles need to get it together, bro, because even with all that, they offense still should have been better than that. It looked a little bit better as the weeks go on, but that still wasn't enough. Still wasn't enough.
Look, man. Now, what you think about them tush pushing 4 times in a row?
I'm cool with it. Shit, if you can't stop it, you can't stop it.
All right, man, because everybody kept saying it was ugly football, and me personally, I don't care.
You
Well,
can't
I'm gonna
stop
be
it.
honest. Jalen Hurts played like ass. He missed the out route, got picked off, and then he missed AJ Brown down the middle. That should have been an easy touchdown. He missed Devontae Smith on the deep ball. That should have been a touchdown. He just played bad. And I know offensive coordinator Kevin Petula, he sucks. He's just bad. But I do need to blame Jalen Hurts to an extent. He was bad that game. Our defense was bad. Like the Giants beat us on offense, on defense, special teams, everything. Bro, once Quinyon Mitchell was out, I said, bro, we out there with Adoree Jackson and Ringo. They are so ass. I don't care what no one tells me. They are bad. They suck. Bro, Quinyon Mitchell is one of the top 10 cornerbacks in the game, bro. And he's out. Jalen Carter didn't play for, I think it was an ankle injury. I don't know. He didn't play. And I'm just like, bro, our two best defenders is not there. So we're going to lose, bro. Jackson Dart, bro, he looked like a freaking like 8-year veteran out there, bro. He was doing anything he want, bro. He made them wide receivers. He made Wan'Dale Robinson look like a dog. Lil Jordan Humphrey looked like a monster. I'm like, brother, what are we doing? We got smacked around. That's exactly what happened. That's exactly
BTA.
It was more than BTA. It was ETA, extension, ECTA, extension cord to ass. Like, that's exactly what it was, bro. And we got to get it together, bro. It feels like 2023 all over. I swear to God, I've been saying that damn near since we started this. I've been saying it feels like 2023 all over again, bro. And this week we play the Vikings. You know, Vikings, Carson Wentz might play. JJ McCarthy might play. So we need to win this game. I hate to say must win, bro, but we damn near got to win this game. I'm not going to cap. Because I'm tired of
4-2, right?
Yes, we're 4-2. It's crazy. A 4-2 team needs a must win. But we need to win, bro, because I'm tired of going on the internet and I'm tired of seeing these people say, man, the Eagles, what's the problem with the Eagles? They not doing this. They playing bad. I'm tired of seeing that shit, bro. Like, it sucks. It's bad, but and y'all need to, and look, I'm gonna defend my man Jalen Hurts. As long as he on my team, I'm gonna defend him. But y'all need to pick a side. Because when Jalen Hurts be balling, it's crickets. And then it's like, well, he's supposed to do this. He got all these weapons. Then when he lose, he ass. He garbage. Pick a side. Like, stop it. They just pisses me off. It really pisses me off. We'll get it together, bro. Like, I hope. I'm not going to cap. I hope we get it together. But let's move on, man. Hey, your Cardinals almost won. And this is, you thought Kyler Murray was playing, but they almost won, though. And Marvin Harrison got a concussion. But they almost won the game. They almost won the game against the Colts, bro.
Man, I'm still ride with them for the season, but only because I got them. I got Kyler and Marvin and fantasy, but they piss me off every week. They piss me off every week.
Don't you need, like, do you need Marvin Harrison to, like, are you good? Like, does he need to play for you, or are you good?
In one of my leagues, it wouldn't hurt if he played. But for the most part, no, I don't really need him.
It looked like he was gonna have a decent game too.
No, it looked like he's gonna have a great game. I'm like, bro, he didn't even look that concussed. I'm like, bro, he walking around, you know what I'm saying? He talking normal, and I get it. You know, when the player hits their head like that, you have to evaluate them for concussion protocol. But hopefully he gets out of it at the by the end of this week, because nothing looked wrong with him when he went to the back.
They give the Colts some credit, man. They 5-1. I ain't gonna lie, brother. I kind of mess with Justin Fields, but to an extent, I look at him and be like, brother, that was one of the most ugliest football games I've seen in a long time, bro. If you take away like if you count like his sack yards, he basically had -10 yards of passing. -10. It was bad. It was really bad.
I feel like they need a coaching change, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like the play calling was all. I feel like the play calling, either you need a new OC or something, because the play calling was bad. Ain't no way you got playmakers like Garrett Wilson and Breece Hall and Justin Fields, and you telling me you can't get at least 3 touchdowns a game? Like, that's kind of bad,
bro. So you think they should bench Justin Fields? Do you think that?
No, I think they should still start him.
Garrett Wilson 3 receptions for 13 yards is kind of crazy. It's
bro. All they plays is damn near run plays. That's all they do for real. Is run the ball.
No, you telling the truth, because Aaron Glenn, like, he basically said that, like, before the season even started, like, you know, we're gonna be like a run heavy team. But at the same time, when you have a Garrett Wilson, one of the best receivers, at least top 15 to an extent, top 10, debatable, throw him the ball, bro. You have Breece Hall, one of the best combo backs, receiving and rushing in the league. Use him. But I mean, like, Justin Fields, bro, like, he played bad. Just like how I can't defend Jalen Hurts, I can't defend Justin Fields either. I can't, bro, throw him for 45 yards.
He only threw 17 times, though.
17 times for 45 yards, though?
No, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying, like, he only threw 17 times.
And so you think they need to fire Aaron Glenn after 1 year?
No, I don't. I think they need to. Yeah, it need to be either the OC And then Garrett Wilson, he ended up getting into it with the coach last weekend. But that offense needs to change, bro. Whoever's running that offense, they need to be fired because it is trash.
Did you see that?
Whoever's going to play?
You watched that at the end of the half? That was probably one of the worst sequences I've ever seen, bro.
Yeah.
They fake the ball. They do a fake punt to get the first down. Then they, drive it down the field, and then they just let the clock run out. And then somebody was like, what's the point of doing a fake punt if you ain't gonna go for it? Like, what's the point of doing it then? That's just dumb. Like, that's just dumb coaching, dumb football, bro. I can't defend that. That was crazy. I said, bro, what are we doing? Like, what are we really doing, bro? Like, what was you about to say?
I was just gonna say, whoever's controlling that offense, bro, needs to go.
But I mean, Eric Glenn is the head coach. He's gonna have
final say. Yeah,
I'm just saying, that's bad coaching. And I get it, rookie head coach. I understand that, but at the same time, bro, you can't be that's just bad. I ain't gonna.
They were supposed to at least. I think they supposed to at least win two or three of these games they played so far.
Honestly, this was the game in the game against the Steelers. Those were the games they were supposed to win. They were in that game with the Steelers. They were in that game. Then they just found a way to lose. And then this game, they found a way to lose. Bad teams find ways to lose, bro. I ain't gonna cap, man. They suck. Hey, man. Bryce Young, bro. I'm telling you, man. I be believing in Bryce Young to an extent, but Rico Dowdle, hey, that man a dog, bro. Hey, he has single-handedly saved me in fantasy, low-key, 2 weeks in a row because he's been going for almost 200 combined
20 yards. Yeah.
Bro, he a dog.
I don't know what they're going to do with Chuba come back.
I saw that they said they might split carries now. So, I mean, it is what it is.
I'll say, you got to give him touches at that because I got Rico in one of my leagues. I mean, I don't really need him, but I would love for him to stay the starting running back. Because I got him and Chuba, so it don't really matter.
So what's your take on these Cowboys, man? You still think they can make some noise in the NFC, or they just gonna be bad for the rest of the year?
I think once they get CeeDee Lamb back, that's obviously gonna help the offense. Because what's their record right now? They're
2-3-1.
2-3-1. With CeeDee, because their offense is. I didn't think their offense was gonna be this potent. This season. I mean, I know they got George Pickens, but their defense is terrible. So they literally have to outscore all their opponents. And if their offense ain't clicking, then it's going to be a bad game for them. But I still think they can make some noise. As long as you got CD and George Pickens playing the way he's playing and Dak's playing the way he's playing. Ferguson is doing really good. Javonte Williams is doing good. So as long as they can keep it up, they can definitely make some noise for the rest of the season.
The offense is great. Dak is low-key an MVP candidate. He's been playing really good. I can't lie and say not. He's been playing amazing. The defense is going to be the thing that holds them back. They can't stop nobody. They can't stop the run. Should have kept Michael Parsons. Neither here or there. They can't stop nothing, bro. Rico Dowdle looked like freaking Emmitt Smith out there. You just letting them do whatever they want. You let Bryce Young, bro. Ted McMillan, dog, finally had his first 2 touchdowns of the season. You made Bryce Young look like he was a monster out there. It's bro, you can't stop nobody. They're going to have to score at least 30 points per game. That's what they're going to have to do. Score 30 points because it looks like the defense is going to give up 30-some points. I think they're ranked dead last in basically everything, every statistic category. And it's what am I supposed to do with that? And it's crazy because Matt Eberflus is over there. He was the Bears head coach, and he out here.
Long story short, start every fantasy player that goes against Dallas Cowboys.
Hey man, he out there getting exposed. But hey man, Baker Mayfield. I think right now I can say, at least for me, he is the leading MVP candidate, bro.
I was just gonna say that Baker's definitely a leading MVP candidate right now.
Brother, he lost Mike Evans, Chris Godwin. He just lost Ibuka. And they basically still blew out the 49ers, bro. Like, I don't know what, like, I mean, we said it last week, like, Baker Mayfield just has that dog in him, bro. He just has that dog. And he ain't going, bro. You saw that when he escaped the sack and Dan got the first down. It's like, brother, if only a few can do that, bro. Like, he's just a dog. Mac
And
Jones,
Baker's not that fast.
no, he ain't like no Lamar fast. Hey, shout out to the
No.
10 people that is showing up in the chat. Shout out to y'all. Like the video, please. But no, though, man, like, he's not that fast, but Baker Mayfield is really good, bro. Like, he's leading up. They're 5-1. This week they do face the Lions. So that's gonna be a good game, I hope. But hey, I guess I might have to pick up Kendrick Bourne or something, man. He's been going crazy the last 2 weeks. He's been going crazy. And then it sucks for the 49ers. Like, they lost their two best defenders. Nick Bosa's out for the season. Fred Warner's out for the season. It looks bad. It looks bad, and I don't know if they can recover from this. Like, I really don't know if they can recover from losing like two of your best players. Like, it's been all year just injuries, like just injuries, and they're still like they're still 4-2. But it's really about Baker Mayfield, man. He's a dog. He's a monster, and you got to give him credit. Like, he is my leading MVP candidate right now, at least. We're gonna do a couple of more games. Lions and Chiefs, bro. The Chiefs blew out the Lions. I was honestly very shocked. I was very shocked the Lions got blown out, and then they tried to do that stupid ass trick play. Had Jared Goff lined up. Didn't even have him lined up. He was set, then left, and then they used him as a wide receiver, and then they said that was illegal. But what's your thoughts on the Chiefs basically blowing out the Lions?
Like you said, I was surprised. I thought it was gonna be a closer game than that. I didn't think the Lions wouldn't score the football. But the Chiefs, they get Rashee Rice back this week. So Chiefs, I think the Chiefs going back to the Super Bowl. I'm not gonna lie.
That ain't crazy. That ain't crazy to say. I think the offense is gonna be way better with Rashee Rice. I mean, you said it before the season started. You was like, hey, I think the offense is gonna be good. You was like, I think you think Patrick Mahomes is gonna have a bounce back year anyway, because last year he was
And
good.
so far he has.
No, he has. I give you I can admit he has, especially when Xavier Worthy came back. Now you're getting Rashee Rice, so now he's getting all his weapons back. Hey, Travis Kelce, he don't look old no more.
Nah, he still look old, bro.
Hey,
he just looks serviceable now. He's been serviceable.
This man Amon-Ra St. Brown, man, he been kind of selling my best, bro. He ain't got called a touchdown in 2 games, bro. Like, what we doing? All I needed was Jahmyr Gibbs or Amon-Ra St. Brown to catch a touchdown, bet wins, bro. And for some reason, they just don't even get the ball. But Jamison Williams and Sam Laporta can touch the ball and get tutties.
Well, he might get it this week, especially going against the Buccaneers.
I will hope so.
It might be a shootout.
I will hope so. But shout out to the Chiefs, man. They're 3-3. They're looking really good right now. The Lions, they're still a good team, but this was a loss I was not expecting. I'm not gonna lie. Then we got the last 2 games, Bills and the Falcons. Look, man, Bijan the dog. He's the best running back in the league right now. Like, he's the best. He is the best running back in the league. Josh Allen has a couple of games. He hasn't been good. I'm not gonna lie and say he has. He's been turning the football over. I think he has like 5 turnovers in the last 3 games. And James Cook looks okay, but Drake London, don't you get Drake London on your team in one of your leagues or something?
Yes,
He a man. And they took that touchdown away at the end because he stepped out of bounds.
That hurt.
But Drake London, monster, Bijan, I think he had 200 scrimmage yards, 68 receiving, 170 on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
He a monster, bro. Like, he's the most complete back in the league.
Who you taking, him or Saquon?
Right now or in general?
In general. Because we haven't seen peak Bijan yet. I feel like we've seen peak Saquon.
Man, if I had to choose, that's tough.
I'm going to low-key go Bijan, bro.
I might take Bijan. Because I think he's a better receiving back than Saquon. I think that's
Saquon be dropping the ball too much, bro.
It's not. Like, he just, man. And then I think, like, bro, Bijan is fast, but Saquon fast too, but it's something with Bijan, bro. He different. He's freaking different. Shout out to the
The
Falcons, though.
one thing I get Saquon. I think Saquon got a little bit more wiggle in his game than Bijan does. But I think Bijan's probably a little bit faster. And like you said, a better receiving back.
But the Bills, they need to get it together. Josh Allen got to cut the turnovers because I ain't hearing nobody talk about them. They need to step it up either. But it's all about the Eagles. And then let's talk about the last game. Your Bears won off a game-winning field goal against the Commanders. Got their revenge. Winning 25-24. What's your take on that game? I know you got a lot to say about this game.
Well, first and foremost, I want to give Caleb credit for leading that touchdown series in the fourth quarter. But I was kind of scared. I'm not gonna lie. I thought they was gonna fold, bro. I really thought the Bears was gonna fold because at first we were up 13-7 going into the half. And so I'm like, okay, we look good. And then we couldn't score in the third. But then the fourth, that's when and then they scored 10 in the third. And so once it got to the fourth, I was kind of nervous. But Caleb, this is what I wanted to see for Caleb. I wanted Caleb to have a game like this when he goes down and lead his team to victory. I feel like that's a big confidence booster, not only in him, but in the team. And I still think the Bears can turn it around, bro. They 3-2. 3-2.
You did predict a 11-6 record. You did predict that. That is your record prediction.
So they doing good right now. I really like this one. It was a good morale win.
You know they lead. I think they lead the NFC in takeaways. I think they have definitely.
And Jalen Johnson's not even played yet.
He's probably not playing the rest of the year, bro. Hey, give DeAndre Swift, man. This is probably the best game I seen him play. He did everything, bro. Played. Like this was definitely the best game as a Bear. But
if we can get this from him every week,
man, you ain't
our whole offense would be different. Well, something productive like this, though, at least a productive game. You ain't got to drop 100 yards every game, but 80, 70s, here and there with about 30 yards catching. Like, if we can get that from him every game, our offense will be way better.
And the thing is, like, this would have been like, it wouldn't have been a bad loss, but it would have been like, how can you lose this game? Because the Bears they forced them to fumble 3 times and then picked off Jaden Daniels. So that's 4 turnovers. And it's like, the game would have been close and y'all almost lost. But I like Caleb Williams, what he did, bro. He was poised. He made the right throws. DeAndre Swift went crazy. Now, I mean, receiver-wise, like, nobody really doing anything. Like, Roma Tuesday probably had his worst game of the year because he's been a dog all year. DJ Moore, he started out good early, but then he didn't really do nothing. So it was basically like DeAndre Swift and Caleb Williams leading the way, and the defense was good. Like, you forcing Jaden Daniels into 4 turnovers. And some of them was, like, just bad, like, just trying to hand the ball off to the running back, and then it just slips out the hand. Like, it's just type of those turnovers. Like, that's what sold the Commanders. But give the Bears some credit, man. They played the Saints this week. That's a game they need to. That should be a W.
That should be a dub.
That should be a W. I think it's at home too. So definitely a W. Like, this is how you get it started, bro. You come off the bye. And especially, all the noise going into this game after you guys basically folded last year on a Hail Mary, and you come back and win it off Jake Moody, who was really good for you guys that game. Like, he hit like 4 field goals. I think he was really good.
Especially that's the kicker from the 49ers, right?
Yeah, because Santos was hurt, but he came in and did what he was supposed to do. And I think it was raining that game too. So in that type of environment, he stepped it up. But give Caleb Williams and the Bears credit, man. They played a really, really good game. Now we're going to go into Thursday. Well, go ahead.
Caleb for 300 yards next week. Well, this week.
Against the Saints?
Mm-hmm. Caleb for 300 yards.
We'll come back. Hey, they said he's on track to throw 4,000 yards. That means he'll be the first Bear quarterback ever he'll be the first Bears quarterback to throw for 4,000 yards, and the Bears been around for 100 years.
Good. I got that in one of my long-term bets.
You put that in? The Caleb Williams throw 4,000 yards? Mm-hmm. How much you supposed to win? No, you tell me offline.
It's a parlay. Yeah, it's a parlay.
It's a parlay. It's a parlay. All right, so let's get it started with Thursday night football tonight. It's the Steelers and the Bengals. They call this the Unk Bowl. And somebody in the comments said, white people ain't supposed to be called Unk.
What they supposed to be called then?
I don't know. I guess Unk is just for black people, I guess.
Nah.
But this is the Unk Bowl. Joe Flacco and Aaron Rodgers, they both 40 years old. What's your expectation for this game?
Honestly, I expect the Steelers to go after Flacco. I expect Aaron Rodgers to throw for 2 TDs at least. I think the Steelers is going to mollywop them. And if they don't mollywop them, the Steelers are definitely winning this game, though. I think they're going to give Flacco some problems.
You think Joe Flacco, we not to really talk about that game, but did you see any improvement when they played the Packers, Joe Flacco? Instead of Jake Browning?
A little bit, but it was still bad.
It was better than Jake Browning to an extent.
Nah, for sure. Because
Joe Flacco knows how to give Jamar. Bro, Jamar Chase was going to be at a point where, you was going to start Jamar. Like, Jamar is you going to start regardless. But you just like, brother, like, can this go on for the whole year? Like, Jamar Chase is doing nothing. T. Higgins, I don't know. I feel bad for the people who got T. Higgins in their league. He is doing absolutely nothing. Like, he's doing nothing.
He had a good game. He had about, 11 points. That's better than what he's been doing all season, though.
Brother. But, like, bro, if Joe Burrow was there, T. Higgins could at least give you 15.
15.
Yep, at least 15. Jamar could give you 20. Bro, T. Higgins, like, this was his best game of the year, 5 for 62. Like, that was his best game. He's better than that. T. Higgins on any other team is like wide receiver 1. Like, he's wide receiver 1. Like, he's that good. But, like, he can't get the ball. But Joe Flacco, some differences. He was able to stay in the pocket. He was able to get the receivers the ball. He's not going to turn the football over. That's what it was. Like, Jay Brown was just overly turned the ball over. And Joe Flacco's not going to do that. But against the Steelers defense has been really good the past couple of weeks. Aaron Rodgers looks good. DK Metcalf a dog, but that's really all they got, really offensive. Like, they can't really run the ball with Jalen Ward. Kenneth Gainwell ran the ball against the Vikings, but their run defense is bad. They can't run the ball, but it's basically like DK Metcalf and shit, that's it. That's why they say they're looking for a receiver. But, like, my thoughts on this game is the Steelers should win this game, bro. Like, the Bengals, like, at the end of the day, it is Joe Flacco. At the end of the day, it's Joe Flacco. The Bengals defense still isn't that good. So they should win this game. The only thing is, like, they're on the road. So it's going to, like, that's a tough game. They're favored by 5. You think they could cover that? Or you think it'll be? This is division game now, so.
I'll take it down to 3. I would take it down to 3. I think they can cover 3 for sure. 5 is a little, it's a little iffy.
That's almost a touch. touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
So the Steelers should win this game, bro. Like, I ain't gonna go mollywop, but if I had to say a score, I'm going to say 28-17.
I was going to say 21-7.
Oh, you think they ain't going to basically score?
I think they probably score like one time and that's it.
Oh, wow. I don't know about that. I think with Joe Flacco, especially now that he has a full week with the playbook now, I think it should be better. I'm going to think they can win by 11. You damn near saying they could get 20 pieces.
That line still, and then, if they blitz, Joe Flacco is going to get touched. He's going to be getting touched all game. He's going to get touched all game, bro.
He can't.
It's going to be a lot of 3 and outs.
He can't run to save his life, bro. He can't run. All right, so we both got the Steelers to win this game. So now let's go into our Week 7 Pickems. Rams at the Jaguars. Who not supposed to play, so. It's in London, too. It's in London.
Oh, it's Jaguars.
Oh, they get the London crowd on their side?
Yeah, Jaguars. I got the Jaguars on.
I love Trevor Lawrence, man, but give me the Rams, bro. I think they win this game, bro. Like, Them losing to the Seahawks it went down a little bit for me. But I got the Rams. Give me the Rams to win this game. Raiders at the Chiefs.
Raiders as a Chiefs. Surprisingly, I think Gino gonna have a good game. But give me the Chiefs.
He has 10 picks in 6 games. He's been
I
bad.
think he's gonna have a good game against the Chiefs, bro.
They're favored by 13.
I mean,
Damn.
I don't think they're gonna win. I still got the Chiefs.
No, I'm just saying.
Think Gino gonna have a good game.
Give me the Chiefs. They should win this game. Dolphins at the Browns.
Dolphins at the Browns. The
Toilet bowl.
Yeah, the doodle bowl. I'm gonna go Browns.
Oh, but don't you want Shador to play? You need Dylan Gabriel to lose so your man Shador can play though.
Shador gonna play, bro. He gonna play. What week is this? This week 6. He gonna play.
Well,
bro.
this
Didn't
is
I say week
this
8?
is third. This is no. I don't know if you said week 8, but you did say give him 4 weeks. So this would be week 3. You did say 4 weeks.
Yeah. By week 8, week 8 or 9, Shador should be starting.
I mean, if Dylan Gabriel playing decent, because
if he loses this game, they're gonna give him one more game. And if he loses that game, Shador's gonna get in.
The Browns are actually favored to win by 3. I think that's just because they're at home. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Give me the Browns, bro. Like, hey, Tua a crazy guy, bro. Tua a crazy dude, man. He crazy as hell. Give me the Browns to get the win. Patriots at the Titans.
Patriots at the Titans. Give me the Patriots.
Give me the Patriots. Titans are so bad. And
Drake May been on fire. Yeah, Drake May been on fire too.
Drake May look like a top 5 quarterback. I ain't gonna cap. Give me the Patriots to win this game. You did. He played good too. Hey, I was thinking that he played better than
Kyler Murray.
I swear to God, I was thinking that. Like when I went, like I think it was like Tuesday. You know when they show like the final standings, bro. I was like, bro, Drake May play better than any game Kyler Murray has played all year. I'm like, Charles better stick with Drake May. I ain't gonna care.
You think I'm not? You think I'm not?
I'm like, you gonna stick? You gotta stick like so. Kyler Murray ain't never touch it unless it's a bye.
Unless it's a bye.
Ain't never touch it in the field.
No, matchup. It depends on matchup too.
I don't know, man. Kyler Murray.
Because if Drake May going against the Steelers versus Kyler Murray going against the Jets or something, I'm taking Kyler. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, give me the Patriots. They should beat the Titans. Titans fire their head coach. They're bad. Panthers at the Jets.
Man, Justin Fields gonna get him a dub. They beating the Panthers. Justin Fields gonna get him one.
That team is so bad.
Justin Fields gonna get him one.
Give me the Panthers, man. Bryce Young get this W, bro. Like Jets are so bad. They're a terrible franchise. Saints at the Bears.
Oh, Bears! Come on now.
Give me the Bears. They get the W at home.
Yep. Caleb throwing for 300 yards. 300 yards, 3 tutties. 2 tutties.
Eagles at the Vikings.
Eagles at the Vikings. I'm gonna go Eagles. I think it's gonna be a close one though.
Give me the Eagles. We get back on track, man. The offense does something. Colts at the Chargers. You're a Daniel Jones believer.
Yeah, and Justin Herbert been kind of bad these last couple games. Give me the Chargers. Give me the Chargers.
Give me the Chargers. They get the W. Giants at the Broncos.
Broncos.
Give me the Denver Broncos. That defense is so good, bro.
Sean Payton ain't going for all that.
Packers at the Cardinals.
Packers at the Cardinals. Oh, Packers.
Oh, you going against Kyler Murray, your guy?
Yeah, man.
Even if he plays?
Even if he plays.
Give me the Packers. They get the W. Commanders at the Cowboys.
Commanders at Cowboys. Commanders.
Give me the Commanders. They get the W. Sunday Night Football. Falcons at the 49ers.
Falcons at the Falcons.
think if Fred Warner didn't get hurt, I would have picked the 49ers. Give me the Falcons, especially after that win against the Buffalo Bills. That was a really good win. Give me the Falcons to get the W in 2 Monday Night Football games. Buccaneers at the Lions.
Give me the Lions.
Give me the Lions. I think they bounce back. I think the Lions bounce back. Give me the Detroit Lions and the Texans at the Seahawks.
Texans and Seahawks. I think I'm gonna go Seahawks.
Give me the Texans, man. CJ Stroud goes to 3-4. They get the dub against the Seahawks. That's it for our NFL recap and our Week 7 pick'ems.
Hey, what's the record?
Get it. Our record? So actually, you actually did good this week. You went 11-3. You went 11-3 this week. You did good. I went 8-6. I went 8-6. But you did really good. I'm like, damn. What games did I don't know what I don't forgot what games you got wrong. I think Eagles. You picked the Eagles. I know you did. That was one. Colts. You picked the Cardinals. So that was 2. And the last Cowboys. We both picked the Cowboys to win against the Panthers. And after that, you picked everything else. Everything else was good. So you did
all
good.
them games we should have won. I should have won perfect.
No, that would have been crazy if you would have been perfect. So our overall record, you actually called up to me now. You're 51-38-1. Obviously, the Cowboys and Packers tie, so that's the one. You're 51-38-1. I'm 54-35-1.
Okay. I'm down 3 games.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to our preseason power rankings 10 through 1. We're finally done with almost done with the preseason rankings. I think you start this week. So, who do you have at number 10?
Well, I think last week we ended with 11, right? So I had the T-Wolves. So at 10, I got the Dallas Mavericks. I think, I wonder. I seen it. Was it yesterday or the day before? Jason Kidd talking about putting Cooper at point. I don't think he's gonna start Cooper at point to begin the season, but I wonder if they're gonna run a lot of lineups with Coop at the point, and then having Clay and PJ, AD, and Lively in. But like I've been saying the whole entire offseason, the Mavs are deep. Max Christie looks good off the bench. Ryan Nembhard's brother, what's his first name?
Isn't it Ryan? Because
that's his name. Aaron.
Because Andrew Nembhard.
So Ryan, yeah, all right. Yeah. So Ryan looked real good out there. In the preseason so far, he looked like he can play and is a good starting. Backup point guard. He looked good out there. Max Christie looked good. So they're deep. All we're really missing is Kyrie.
Is he gonna play?
Yeah,
Kyrie's gonna play. Not Kyrie. I'm talking about Ryan Nembhard.
I don't think that he's gonna he probably won't start the season off playing. They'll probably, put him in the G League so he can get some reps, and he might play a couple of games this year, if somebody goes down. But for the most part, I do think he's gonna be in the G League.
Has D'Lo even started a game this preseason for them, or has it been like one game?
I think he started like one game.
Yo, my bad. You already filled up your league. I don't have IG. We sure did, brother. I sure was trying to contact you.
I got a league you can join, bro. If you really want to join one.
Hey, man. Wait, then what do you have then? Like you have Twitter or something? What do you have? But I definitely was trying to contact you to join, and it was just too late at that point. But because I think Cooper has started majority of the games though. Like at point.
I think D'Lo started like one game.
At point. I'm just saying just at point. Well, obviously, interchangeable positions. But it's like he hasn't really he's just been coming off the bench. Damn, you don't got nothing? Jesus Christ. Like with the Mavericks though, I get it. I understand. So you think they shouldn't start that big ass lineup?
With Cooper at point?
Yeah, Cooper, Clay,
Nah,
PJ, AD, and that's a big
nah,
ass lineup.
because Cooper hasn't been in the NBA yet. He's played preseason games. He hasn't played a real NBA game yet, so he doesn't know how to control the game as a point guard should. I'm not saying that he can't play point guard, but he hasn't had the reps playing point guard in the NBA yet. And you guys have title aspirations, so you can't afford for Cooper to be trying to learn and make mistakes. You know what I'm saying, to start the season off. So you gotta put D'Lo in for veteran because he's a veteran and he knows how to run a team. And then as the season goes on, you bring Coop along slowly.
Who should start at the 5, Gaffer or Lively? I'm not gonna lie. It depends because like
Yeah.
Lively is more of a lob threat. Gaffer can catch lobs too, but I think he's more defensive than Lively. I think he's a better defensive big who can protect the rim. I think it just depends. If D'Lo starts, I would say probably like Lively. I would go Lively if D'Lo starts.
In general, I'll go Lively. I think Lively has a better offensive game. And defensively, I think Lively's a better shot blocker than Gafford. Gafford's just a little bit bigger, so like going against Jokic and Embiid, he'd be better off to start. But for the most part, I think Lively has the better all around game than Gafford does.
Hey, JK gonna be like, we starting Cooper Flag. You gonna start that big ass lineup. I
I
wouldn't
don't
be
think he
shocked if he
should.
do it. I would not be shocked if when they play the Spurs on opening night. I would not be shocked if he does this. I won't.
Bro, Cooper hasn't even seen NBA defenses yet. Like, different types of NBA defenses. They're not gonna show all that in preseason. And he damn sure didn't get that in summer league. So he shouldn't start him. I don't think J Kidd is gonna do that, bro. Jason Kidd is smart. He gonna start with D'Lo and bring Coop along slowly.
I wouldn't be shocked. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying I wouldn't be shocked. And I think Cooper Flag has started every single game. He hasn't been on the
Yeah,
bench.
I think he has too.
Cooper has started like every single game. Okay, so game against the Thunder, D'Lo started, Cooper Flag, started. Then the next game against the Hornets, it's so much better. This iPad is so much better, man. Cooper, D'Lo started, so that's
Yeah,
2
he
games they
started.
both
Yeah,
started. Then the
yeah,
game against the Jazz, I think that's when Cooper started at point, and D'Lo's come off the bench.
yeah. Cooper started that point that game. Yeah,
Yeah. So it's been interchangeable, and I think either this is it or they got one more game. Oh no, they're finished. They're done.
yeah. They
So
finished. Yeah.
yeah, so we won't know honestly until that day. We really won't know until that day. I'm just saying, I think they should start D'Lo. I just wouldn't be shocked if Jason Kidd just come out the blue. And when we get that fantasy notification on Twitter and it say Cooper
Mm-hmm.
Flag, Kelly, I will not be shocked if I see that. I would not be shocked. He was holding his own in the Olympic. He is the number 1 pick. You don't make the pick to put him on the bench to develop. This ain't the NFL. Yes, and I do agree. I think it's so weird because like Jason Kidd has a lot of good players. So somebody's going on the bench. Somebody's going on the bench. And whoever
Yeah,
does go on the bench is going to get to start. Is going to play 30 minutes anyway. So, but it's just so hard. He's in a tough decision, Loki. He's in a difficult
yeah.
spot.
Like Sheldon said, this is a special circumstance. Cooper got drafted to a team that was really good, and I think me personally, like I said, I think he should come off the bench and be brought along slowly because you have vets on your team. So as a number 1 pick, we already know you're good. We already know you're talented, but now you can have the opportunity to learn from vets and still play. You know what I'm saying? And it can cut down. It can cut down the mistakes and it can excel your growth. So instead of just being thrown out there making mistakes.
But I would have
Yeah.
Flag at the 3, Clay at the 2, and D'Lo starting.
Yeah. I think
But
that's what
then
Jason
PJ
Kidd might do.
Washington. So PJ Washington coming off the bench. Well, you said you want Cooper to start there, so PJ Washington would start.
No, I'm saying I would start PJ, but I think
Yeah.
Jason Kidd might
So you think
start Cooper.
you think Jason Kidd is gonna start him, but you would not.
No, I would bring him along slowly.
Mm-hmm.
He would start by like the second half of the season, but as for the first half of the season, I would bring him along slowly.
Hey, Cooper been looking good though. I ain't gonna cap. He been looking
Yeah,
decent.
he is.
He been looking decent. But at my number 10, that's why I got the Atlanta Hawks, man. Atlanta Hawks made some moves, bro. They got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. They got Kristaps Porzingis. You know, we talk about Zachary Ricochet. He gotten taller now. Jalen Johnson. Hey, you seen what they've been doing with Jalen Johnson? That man there, they be running point, brother. I ain't gonna lie. He been handling the ball a lot, man. Jalen Johnson,
yeah, he can.
bro.
He been doing that since high school, so he didn't really get the showcase of that Duke, but he can handle the ball.
I keep forgetting like he went to Duke, bro, and he looked like a Duke type player. Like he just looked like one of them. But I keep forgetting like he went there. Yeah. Hey, but look, he been looking good. The Hawks been decent, bro. You know, I still believe in Trae Young. It's like Charles always talks about. I mean, he said it like a couple of weeks ago or last week. He said Kristaps Porzingis is the key. I mean, if Porzingis go down, like Kristaps Porzingis really like. I think Jalen Johnson is like their second best player, but I would put Porzingis as the second most important player on the team. Like without Porzingis, you're damn near like I ain't gonna say like tank or whatever, but might as well pack your bags. Like if Porzingis goes down or something, because if he goes down, he does everything. He brings the offense, the defense, the shot block. He brings all that.
I think they'll still be good enough to be like a little playing team and make the playoffs. If Porzingis got hurt, but I feel sorry for my boy Okongwu because Okongwu definitely needs to start, bro. I feel so sorry for him.
He'll never get it, man. I don't know what's it gonna take for him to like just legit get the starting job. I don't know what's it gonna take. I don't know what he has to do.
Because he's been playing good.
Yeah, he's been playing decent. I just don't know what else he has to do. Like you would have thought this past year, then the next you know they traded for Porzingis. Now it's like they're not gonna start him. Is there starting Porzingis at center? I hope, man. Let me see. Black Road, yeah, Washington off the bench. If JJ can stay healthy, I got him in one of my leagues at the 4th round. You talking about Jaren Jackson?
Nah, Jalen Johnson.
Oh, Jalen Johnson. My bad. Hey, Jaren Jackson came back too the other day. I mean, yesterday he came back. He got a high ceiling. He's young and does everything. And he fits well with Trae. That's why they gave him that bread. He deserves it, bro. But I like what the Atlanta Hawks doing, man. I think, in my opinion, they're at least power ranking wise, 10th best team. Like I said, 10, 11, interchangeable, whatever. But I got the Atlanta Hawks at number 10.
Number 9, I got the Orlando Magic. The offense still looked kind of shaky, a little bit. It looked better than last year for sure. The spacing, but I think they're all still trying to, get team chemistry. Franz and they all played one game together, right? I don't think they played multiple games together.
You talking about all 4 of them or just Franz?
Yeah, all four of them.
I would say just one game. I say one.
Yeah, I think they played like one game together, so they really haven't had the chance to, be out there on the floor together, for real. But I still think the Orlando Magic gonna make some noise, especially in the weak East. And then like we've talked about the all offseason, Desmond Bane was a good pickup for them. So I got them at number 9.
Yeah, I got the Magic at number 9 too. Like I still like the I like what they're gonna still be a good defensive team with the length and just pray like Jalen Suggs hasn't played. I don't think so.
No, he hasn't. You
need him. He's an important piece. You need him, bro. Like it changes everything. Like I like Tyus Jones as a backup, but you need Jalen Suggs and Anthony Black. I like Anthony Black too, but for some reason he just hasn't taken the next step like I would hope. So he's need Jalen Suggs though. Oh, Jalen Suggs.
Yeah, he's back at practice. I don't know when he's gonna play. He probably gonna play sometime next month, maybe. Yeah, fuck around next month.
Cut that hair. You need to cut it.
Yeah, just go ball, bro.
Yeah, just go ball, brother. But like with the Magic, their defense is still gonna be there. The offense, yes, we think the offense is going to be better, but we still gotta wait and see though. Like like I said, I like to give a team at least 10 games for me to be like, okay. They're making strides to be in a good offense, good defense, etc. So But with the shooting of Desmond Bain, we think Paulo is going to take the next step. Franz, I hope the shooting is way better than what it has been. Like 29% from three is just not good. Like, I'm sorry, it's just not good. The bench, I think you said it last time. Like, the bench is just questionable bench. Hope Wendell Carter gets it together. He been hooping. Like, I can't lie. Wendell Carter in the preseason has been playing good.
Yeah, he's been playing good.
He's been playing good.
This is
That's
how
because he's been seeing Angel Reese.
This is
been
how
seeing
he
Angel
fools
Reese. That's why.
every year, bro. Every year he plays okay. In the preseason, I draft him and he does nothing during the fantasy season.
Now that's a guy you hate.
Man.
You don't like Wendell.
I wouldn't say I don't like him. I don't hate him. I don't like him though.
You do always draft Wendell. He be average as hell.
Average as fuck.
Average as hell, bro. What? Okay, in fantasy, what's his ceiling? Like, what can he do?
He gonna get you rebounds. Well, shit. Some games I don't even know shit, but for the most part, he gonna probably get you about 7-8 rebounds, maybe 10, 11 points, and then maybe a block. Really too much of nothing. He's really a waiver wire player, if we being honest.
Is he that guy like you'll drop, but I keep him as long as possible. But if I need to drop him, I'll drop him.
Yeah. Or he's like one of them guys where you want to drop him, but you can't.
Yeah. But let's say like a decent player is on there. You dropping Wendell. Like, let's just say let's say Dyson Daniels was on the waiver wire. You dropping?
Yes.
You drop? Oh,
yes.
Yes.
I'm dropping. Yeah, I'm dropping Dyson Daniels for Wendell. Yes.
Oh wow, you didn't even think. You said I'm dropping Wendell immediately. Well, now that he got Angel Reese, he should play better.
Hopefully.
I'm just saying. And then he be trying to shoot threes, but he be like this fake shooter for some reason. I don't know what that is. Like, he can't. His shooting sucks. But now though, with the Magic, I think they are gonna be a better team. You know, I think they're gonna be a good team. You know, probably third, fourth in the East. So I got the Magic at number 9.
At number 8, I got the Detroit Pistons. You know, Detroit basketball. I believe in them this year. I think they're gonna repeat their success. They got a little bit better with adding Karis LeVert, Duncan Robinson. I liked how Ron Holland has looked during preseason. Asor, his jump shot still don't look there. I thought his jump shot would look better. But the defense still going to be good. We still need to work on finding Cade another scorer next to him. Hopefully Jaden Ivey can do that. But yeah, I still think the Pistons are going to repeat their same success, if not play a little bit better, win a little bit more. But I got them at number 8.
You think Jaden Ivey can get close to what he was before he got hurt? Because he was decent before he got hurt. Like, he was good.
Yes, I just hope that his decision making has gotten better. Because sometimes he's out of control when he's on a fast break. And sometimes, his shot selection can be questionable. But hopefully he can still shoot 40. I think he shot like 41% from 3 before he got injured. So hopefully he can repeat that, and make some good decisions. Because I think I think Jaden Ivey can low key get you around 18 points this season.
I can go with. I'm cool with that. I'm actually cool with that. I'm not upset at that. I actually might agree with you on that. Like, if he can definitely replicate what he did before he got hurt, that would be a boost for them.
Mm-hmm.
Who they starting at the 3? Oh wait, Asor.
Asor. Yeah.
I was thinking because I don't know why I forgot about Asor, because I'm like, is they starting Duncan Robinson, or I'm like, no, he's coming.
No, they gonna start so. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's gonna be Cade, Jaden, Asor, Tobias, Jaren Duran. Hey, Cade in the preseason been hooping.
You seen that oop? You seen that oop he caught?
I didn't see that. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, Tobias threw it. He caught that motherfucker all the way going out of bounds. Then switched to his left and laid it up. I said, "Oh my God." I
knew you like Luka and Kyrie. I feel like Cade is your favorite player in the NBA. I feel like okay, let me say this. Cade, like Kyrie and Luke are like 1 and 2, I think, for you. But I feel like you want to put Cade in first so bad, but you don't want to do it.
Nah, I mess with K heavy though. That's I
That's what I'm
watched
saying.
him going in high school, so I've been watching him for a long time, and I liked his development and his growth, especially how he played at Oklahoma State. But he's definitely my favorite young guy. He's
Is he
definitely my
your
favorite
third
young guy.
favorite player in the NBA? I say he sound like he
You
number
could say
3 to
that.
you.
Yeah, I'll say you could say that. You could say that.
Does Kyrie 1, Luka 2, then Cade?
Mm-hmm.
Kyrie gonna be your favorite until he retired. Like,
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
he gonna be your
it
favorite.
was first it was LeBron, then it went D Rose, and now it's Kyrie.
Hey, I saw somebody put in a bet for Cade to win the MVP this year.
No, that's not gonna happen. He wasted his money. I love Cade, but Cade ain't winning MVP this season.
I mean, if
Cade would have to get them to the number 1 seed. He would have to average 38.
I think he needs to get 3. He would have to get a 3 seed. And somehow, some way, Cade, they were but the year before, were really good last year. If somehow he can jump that team to 3rd in the East and they win 50 plus, I'm not saying he will win, but I think there's going to be some voters that give him some first place votes.
If he want to win, they got to be number 1 in the East. He got to average 38 and 10 and shooting 40 from the 3, and they got to win 50 plus games. That's the only way. And even then, I still low-key think he might not get it.
Ivy or Justin Edwards, he said LeVert. Plus, they got, I think he said LeVert, who can be a scoring option off the bench. I mean, we liked it when they signed LeVert, though. I know Malik Beasley ain't there no more, but LeVert, that was a really good pickup out of him. Like, the LeVert pickup was really good. Number 8, this is where I got the Minnesota Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards, Julius Randle, Rudy Gobert. They still got a good team. Naz Reid, like, the only thing I'm really worried about is, like, we know what Dante gonna be, but will Terrence Shannon take that next step? I'm not saying replicate what Nikhil did, but I'm just saying be a scoring option, a scoring option off the bench. And Rob, I think, is gonna get some tick this year. Rob been playing decent.
Yeah, he's been playing okay. Yeah, he's been playing
okay. He's been up decent okay in the summer.
He ain't been playing like a starting point guard though. He's been playing like a backup.
I think next year though, like I think he's gonna be like their point guard though. I feel like you got to see. Like once Mike Conley is gone, you got to see. Or there might be some point this year Rob Dillingham takes the starting job from Mike Conley.
Yeah.
At some point, I don't know. I mean, you got to see, bro. Like at some point, you got to see, like what Rob could do. Who Rob played like? They say he played like what? Bones Highland.
Yeah. Kinda.
He played like Bones
yeah.
Highland.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I can see it.
Man, what happened to Bones Highland? Man, he fell off.
He ain't never get a chance, dog.
I mean, he was getting some legit minutes on the Nuggets, then they got rid of him.
Francisco
is a troll. He's a troll.
My man said Coloco for MVP this season.
Yeah, Coloco. Come on, brother. Come on, man. Why we trolling? I don't know where you at, brother. It's 12 in the afternoon over here. It's a little too early to be trolling with Coloco. But now though, with the Timberwolves though, I like they still got a good team. You still got one of the best 2 guards. Julius Randle has been good. He should probably have a better year. I wouldn't be shocked if he has a better year. I think Naz Reid is gonna play good. Rudy Gobert, I don't know what they're gonna do with him. I do worry about the bench though, like with Terrence Shannon and Dante. After that, it's like, yeah. But you still got Anthony Edwards. And I feel like, I mean, we had him as a top 10 player in the league. So as long as you got a top 10 player, you got a chance. So I think the Timberwolves still gonna make some noise, man. I think you had them kind of down below, but I think they still gonna make some noise. So I got the Timberwolves at number 8.
At 7, I got the Clippers. I think with all that, all those vets on that team, all them older guys on that team, they should come. Well, I'm saying comfortably, but they should win a lot of games this season. I think with all those vets, every guy doesn't have to go crazy. Every guy knows how to play their role. So it's gonna be the Clippers are gonna be much better than they was last season. And you filled some holes up with that roster. Your bench is deep now. You got a nice starting forward in John Collins, who's going to play D and rebound for you and can score and knock down the three. And Kawhi starting the season healthy. So I think the Clippers are going to be a good, solid team. They're going to be my dark horse team again. I got them on my list, right? The Clippers as one of my teams.
You do. I think you replaced
Yeah.
them with the Sixers.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm high on the Clippers this year. So I got the Clippers at number 7.
I saw something that said that they probably bring John Collins off the bench. I don't know how true that is. I just saw something like that they might bring him off the bench.
Just over who? So
Well,
James,
yesterday's game, I think
Gill.
they started Derrick Jones Jr. I think they started him.
I mean, I guess because him with CP in the second unit, I like the way him and CP look together. So I guess in preseason. So I guess to pair with CP.
And then Bradley Beal is hurt, so he hasn't played. Because yesterday they started James, Jordan Miller. They start him just because. Zubac, Derrick Jones, and Kawhi. And then John Collins came out the bench with 18. Man, he had 24 points. Chris Dunn, Chris Paul, Brook Lopez.
I can see them starting Chris Dunn again. I can see them doing
Kawhi at the 4?
Yeah. Or I think they should start John. I think Ty Lue should start John Collins. Because I think John Collins is a better shooter than Derrick Jones. Derrick Jones Jr. may be the better defender and high flyer, but I'll put John Collins in there. Start Kawhi at the 3, Chris Dunn at the 2, James at the 1.
What about Bradley Beal?
Collins at the 4. He hurt right now, right?
Are you starting? I'm thinking you talking about it. Wait, you talking about it in general? Or you just talking about as long as Bradley Beal?
No, as long as Bradley Beal's hurt, yeah.
I got you.
I'll put Chris Dunn at the 2.
Ty Lue said, Bradley Beal, that good defender. That's what he said.
Hopefully we see it this season.
Hey, man. Let me see. Against the Nuggets? Well, against the Nuggets, it was James Harden, Derrick Jones, Kawhi, John Collins, and Zubac. So he started that game. I don't know, man. The Clippers are kind of like the older version of the Mavericks. Got a lot of old guys, but they're deep. It's like, who's going to play for them? Like, I honestly don't. Like, I don't know who's going to get significant minutes. That's all. That's what I'll say. I don't know who's getting significant minutes.
What's crazy is I think Zubac minutes gonna come down this season. Now that they got Brook Lopez, I think that because Kawhi came out in the interview and when they asked him about Brook Lopez, he was like, "It's really good to have a stretch big, that could play defense as well." So I think in that closing lineup, Brook Lopez might be closing a lot of games for them.
Man, if they got that man to drop, it's a wrap. Zubac, or at least right now, he's probably better than Brook Lopez. No, probably he is better.
No, he's definitely better than Brook Lopez.
The only thing Brook Lopez got over him is shooting. That's it.
Man.
That's it. He don't do nothing better than that man right now. But at number 7, this is where I got the LA Lakers. And obviously, this was before LeBron got hurt. So now it really makes sense why I got him at 7. You got Luka, Austin Reeves. Sometimes I look at DeAndre Ayton and be like, brother.
Bro, he been playing good. Come on, man.
Yeah.
He's been playing good in the preseason, man. He's been rebounding. He's been playing D. And now that Bron gone, he's going to be looked to score more. He's been playing good, bro.
Look, I'll say this. For his role, he's been decent. But with LeBron out, I'm gonna need that Phoenix DeAndre. I need that.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna need that, bro. Like I know what Luka, no Austin Reeves, they gonna give me. And Luka played his first game. Hey, Luka looked like a dog. He still looked the same to me. He do look skinnier, but hey, look,
Yeah.
Marcus Smart, brother. I know it's preseason.
0 points.
0 3-point attempts. 0 field goal attempts. 0 free throw attempts. 0 rebounds. 1 assist. 0 steals. 0.
How many minutes? 20-some minutes,
20,
right?
20 minutes. You did as much as
That
me and
ain't
you. He did as much as me and you combined. That's kind of sad.
Pass the ball to somebody, they shot and it went in. That's all that happened.
That's just not it, brother. Hey, what you like Nick Smith on this team? Nick Smith Jr. You like him on
Yes,
there? You like
I do. I do.
I know you because I know
Yeah.
you kind of fuck with Nick. You kind of fuck with him. And I'm like, you know he on the Lakers now.
Yeah. Will he get ticked? I don't know. Only because of defense purposes, but
Let me read that. That's all. Sorry, man. Next week, finally. Hell yeah. Weekly reminders of Gabe Vincent. Hey, Gabe Vincent was hooping yesterday. Like
that's why he
Gabe
said
was
it.
hooping. Gabe
That's
Vincent
why he
was
said
hooping.
it.
The most NPC ever coming every Thursday. Dominating. Mark is not so smart. Gabe Vincent was hooping yesterday. Hey, they said somebody on Twitter said Cooper Flag, welcome to the league moment being Gabe Vincent is kind of crazy. Hey, Gabe Vincent was hooping. Gabe Vincent was hooping yesterday. I know it's preseason, but Gabe Vincent was out here hooping. But now though, like real talk, with the Lakers, I know what Austin Reeves, Luka gonna give me. It's just everybody else. Charles talks about it a lot. You know, the bench really isn't that great. I'm gonna need DeAndre Ayton to step it up. I don't know what the lineup is gonna be with. Like I don't know who's gonna take that final spot with LeBron out. It's either gonna be Jake LaRavia or like Marcus Smart. I have no clue. The bench is whatever because Dalton Connect. Oh my god.
Yeah, he still looked bad.
You saw what Draymond Green, he said, Dalton Connect, he basically said, you can't talk shit. They traded you and they traded you right back. I'm like, Draymond Green crazy, bro. He crazy.
I low-key think that messed with his confidence, though. I'm not gonna lie.
I do think it did too. He sucks.
Yeah.
And I was glad they got him, bro. But it's like
that was a really good pickup.
At Tennessee, I mean, I knew he wasn't gonna play like how he was at Tennessee, but you didn't hit threes. Come on, man. You can't even do that. I mean, man, every time I look at the Lakers, bro, we do kind of need LeBron, but I do trust Luke and Austin Reeves to get the job done to an extent to hold on for 3 to 4 weeks. I just need DeAndre Ayton to play some defense. I need the bench to step it up. I got the Lakers at 7, man, but looking at them, man, it'd be kind of bad sometimes. I'm not
at 6, this is where I got the Los Angeles Lakers. Even with LeBron being out, I still think the Lakers and Luke and Austin Reeves and DeAndre Ayton are gonna hold it down till Bron gets back. I think they're gonna go positive while Bron's out because Bron said he's gonna come back around like mid-November. He said, so until then, I think that the Lakers can hold it out. I think, like I told you, I think this is gonna be Luka's MVP year. And now it's set up to show that having LeBron out for basically like the first month of the season, Luka could put on the clinic. Yeah, I think DeAndre Ayton we're gonna see a new DeAndre Ayton. We're gonna see a DeAndre Ayton that he's always been able to rebound, but we always wanted him to block more shots. I think we're gonna see a more defensive minded DeAndre Ayton this season. Like you said, the benches, but Dalton Connect hasn't really done anything since the summer league. He's been playing bad. Marcus Smart, I'm kind of iffy on him. Especially, I think, since it's the preseason, he's just getting his feet wet. That's trying to get his feet under him. Maybe that's why he didn't take no field goals. But yeah, that bench is, but they're gonna have to do something with that bench though. Either like you brother Nick Smith Jr., either he's gonna have to play or something because they have to have some type of scoring coming off that bench. And honestly, Nick Smith Jr. looks better than Dalton Connect. So he might take Dalton Connect minutes.
Everybody looks better than Dalton Connect.
I'm surprised though we didn't really see that much Bronny. I thought Bronny would have played every game this preseason. To be honest,
What Bronny got to play for? He's set. You don't need to worry about nothing.
I mean, to get the reps in, shit, get reps in, shit. But yeah, that bench needs some work. But even with that, I still think Luka is so great. You know that he's going to lead this team to a positive record, at least while, like I said earlier, while LeBron's out.
Who we starting? Who we starting? Jake LaRavia or Marcus Smart?
Smart. You got to start Marcus Smart. They gonna pick on the white boy, man. They gonna pick on him.
Hey, Jake LaRavia can hold his own.
I'm done. I'd rather start Marcus Smart.
When they play the Warriors on Tuesday,
he gonna get cooked. He gonna get cooked. You start Jake LaRavia, he is gonna get cooked. Draymond gonna drop 30 on him.
Draymond can barely drop 10.
But when he see Jake LaRavia, he gonna drop 30.
Draymond crazy. But at number 6, this is where I got the Clippers, bro. Clippers very deep team. With James Harden, Bradley Beal eventually comes back. Like you said earlier, Kawhi Leonard is actually healthy going into a preseason. Zubac, we had him as a top 10 center. John Collins, I don't know what is he going to start? He's coming off the bench. I honestly don't know what Ty Lue's going to do, but they still got like just a lot of depth with Chris Paul, Batum, Brook Lopez. Bogdanovic is hurt, so he's going to come back and play eventually. Like they are 11 deep. And I think, even though the West is it's a lot of good teams, I still think this team is still really good. Honestly, it really just depends on health. If Kawhi is healthy, if Bradley Beal is healthy, they could really make some noise. I'm not saying like number 2. Could they be a number 3 type team in the West? I think they could if they are actually a healthy team this year. Like they got a really good team, got one of the best coaches in the league. So, Clippers made some moves this offseason. I actually like their moves. So, I forgot about Chris Dunn and Chris Paul. So, they got a lot of players on that team. So, I got the Clippers at number 6.
I think they're gonna be like a 4 or 5 seed. 4 or 5 seed this year.
Well, I'll say they could get to 3. Depends.
At 5, I got the Houston Rockets. With Fred going down, I think that's really gonna hurt them a lot. Because I know they started Reed Shepherd during the preseason, but I don't think they're gonna do that. I think they're gonna start. I think they're gonna start. Steven Adams and have a man run point. The only thing with that is this is gonna be a man's basically first year running point, and so far that offense it hasn't looked as smoothly. Like in the preseason, watching them, it's like the offense is kind of discombobulated. They're not really on sync, and I feel like with Fred being gone, that's what they're missing. I still think they're going to be a really good team, and they're still going to win a lot of games because they're naturally just talented than most teams in the NBA. And they have a good coach, and they play D. So then you have Kevin Durant, one of the best scorers to ever grace the NBA. So yeah, I still got them at number 5 though.
Yeah, I got them. Well, you said 5 for 5. I'm tweaking. Man, why men keep punching people, bro?
Bro, he did not punch him. He didn't even punch him, bro. They blew that out of proportion. He did not punch him.
He did swing though.
He did. He did swing.
He definitely swung. Yeah, man. I got the Rockets at 5. Every time I look at this team now, it's just like, man, what we doing? Like, what we gonna do now? Like you said, with a man at the point, we running Kevin
His jump shot looks
2.
good.
Has looked better. He has shot from the 3 pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Shot from the 3 pretty good. We got Kevin Durant at the 2, Jabari Smith at the 3. Jabari Smith been hooping. Give him credit. I give him credit. Sengun, Steven Adams, man, that's a tall ass lineup. What's that like? 6'8" and above?
Yep. Or 6'6" and above. Well, however tall a man is.
I thought the man was like 6'7", 6'8". Shit, damn near. I don't know. But Tari Eason been looking good. Reed Shepherd, I think he been decent. I think he has looked good. I like this team. They're still going to be a defensive team. The only thing I'm worried about is the shooting, especially now with this lineup with no Fred. Where's the shooting going to come from? Where is the other offensive creators gonna come from. Sengun has been used as a hub, like the Sabonis type role, and I think he will lead this, not lead, but lead the team in assists this year. It's gonna be interesting to watch this Rockets team, and we will see on Tuesday when they face uh, the Thunder, and we're gonna be previewing the game shortly. But I got the Rockets at number 5, man. Now that I
Let's
look at
see.
it, go ahead.
Francisco said, hot take. Clippers, low key, number 3 seed. They always deliver in the regular season. And without Van Fleet, I think the Rockets fall a little bit on the standings. And obviously, they are better than the Mavs and Lakers.
Black Roan Rockets gonna be an interesting team. I have high hopes for Reed this year. Need to see some of that untapped potential during the regular season.
Yeah, I think Reed's gonna have a decent season. I think he's I think
Has
he's
to.
gonna get double digits, bro. I think he's gonna score double digits. He might get around 11 to 12. I
He
think he's gonna
has
have a
to.
good season. Yeah.
He has to. Like the Fred injury, it just means a lot. Like it means so much. Like they were expecting Reed to be like they was expecting him to be good this year, but now we are really expecting you to be like really good. Like we are really expecting you. And now that I look at their bench, I'm like, what, Clint Capella, Reed, Tari Eason, that's probably your best 3 off the bench. Then after that is pick your poison. So they're gonna
I
lean
mean, they still got
heavily
Dory
on.
Finney-Smith.
I
They still
forgot. He's
got
hurt. He's hurt, so I forgot about it.
yeah. Ain't Josh Okogie on there? Josh Okogie
He
is
is on
decent.
there. Yeah. Josh Okogie is a guy.
They bench is better than most.
Bench better than Lakers?
Yes. Hell yeah.
Hey man, they got your guy Bronny though.
Hopefully my boy gets some tip.
I mean, you did say Bronny was gonna get like 15 minutes per game.
We gonna see.
I doubt it now.
But at 4, this is why I got the New York Knicks. I think the big question mark with the Knicks is how is Mike Brown gonna coach the team? Is Mike Brown gonna lead us back to the Eastern Conference Finals? Is he gonna help us get over that hump and go to the finals? But I like what the Knicks did this offseason, getting Yabusele and Jordan Clarkson and putting Deuce, pair him with Deuce. And then you got Mitchell Robinson, if they decide to, bring him off the bench. So I like the Knicks. The Knicks are one of those deep teams too. And then on top of that, I think they got a bitter taste in their mouth because I think they felt like they could have been in the finals. They should have been in the finals. So I think they're going to come out starting the season rolling and start off on fire. So yeah, I got the Knicks at number 4.
We probably got the same 3 teams next in the same order. I mean, I got the Knicks too. Did you see that Mike Brown has not installed plays in the offense? It's like they're free flowing. You ain't see that?
No, I didn't. I'm not mad at it. I feel like because it lets your players play free, but you gotta have some type of inbound plays. You gotta have some type of plays though. Like you can't just let them go out there be willy nilly. Like you gotta have some type of sets that you gotta get into when you ain't scored in a minute. Like that's shocking though.
Hold on. Let me see.
Black Ronan, I was shocked with Brogdon's sudden retirement. I think that will hurt their depth. Yeah. My thing is, why you sign with them if you knew he low-key knew in his heart that he was gonna retire this season, but he signed with them.
I mean, you can say the same thing like when Amari Cooper signed with the Raiders, goes through the training camp, then he retires.
He knew.
I think he was thinking about it, and then when it got closer, he said, "My heart ain't in it no more." Where did he said that? Let me see.
They need to go Black Ronan. They need to go sign Malik Beasley. Malik Beasley would be a nice pickup for them. That would be a nice pickup.
He was talking to them.
Huh?
I think he said he was talking to them. Well, I think he's waiting on DBA. So Mike Brown said again, we played the entire game out of a out of our read and react early offense, we don't have a single play calling yet. We play off the makes and misses. If a team makes, we do this. If a team misses, we do that. We just try to take what the defense gives us. So it's hard sometimes because sometimes guys see an advantage or whatever and they want to attack it. Yeah, so it's like he's just out there playing a wreck.
Low-key, I'm not mad at it because with the people that he has on his team, you can do that. Jalen Brunson has all those guys have a high IQ, and they know how to move without the ball. So they know when defenses are in certain coverages. So, I mean, like I said, I'm not mad at it because it allows your players to play free. But at the same time, like I said, you gotta have some type of sets of plays in there, something. You can't just let them go out there and be willy-nilly.
No, I agree. But yeah, I got the Knicks at number 4. I like the additions, like you said, with Yabusele, Jordan Clarkson. They already had Deuce Brown. Malcolm Brogdon addition would have been really good for them, but he's retired now. I thought that would have been good. But the only question is, and I think me and you both can agree, like, who is he gonna put Josh Hart on the bench? Like, and we both think he shouldn't. We both agree he shouldn't. But I think that is a question mark when it comes to opening night when they play the Cavs. Is he going to start Mitchell Robinson or is he bringing Josh Hart off the bench? I think we both, Josh Hart is one of the most important players in the league and definitely on that team with his defense, passing, rebounding. Hustle. He does everything. Hustle, that means a lot. So that my only question is what they're gonna do. I hope we expect a better year from Cat, Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges has a bounce back year. OG has been good. OG has been good for them. Like, that's really the only questions I have for the Knicks is like, what is the fifth starter gonna be like? But outside of that, they got everything you need. Like, they're a really good team, and they should get back to the Eastern Conference Final, especially with the East not as good this year.
Black Ron, I think the Knicks' ultimate downfall will be coaching. Should have gotten Mark Jackson. I think he is a better head coach than Brown, but we will all understand he is blackballed. Yeah, man. I've been preaching about Mark Jackson for literally years, bro. He should have been had him another job.
He'll probably never get another job.
Yeah, that's sad to say, but I hope it changes. But at 3, this is where I got the Denver Nuggets. I've been really high on the Denver Nuggets. I think that the Denver Nuggets are gonna go to the finals this year. I think they're gonna win the NBA championship this year. Everything's just pointing to it. They looked really good during preseason. It looks like even with the additions of Cam Johnson, they haven't missed no steps. I mean, Cam has to get used to playing that offense, but I think that he'll pick up on that very easily. So he's a North Carolina guy. He was coached by Roy Williams, I believe, and Roy he's a very good basketball educator. So I'm pretty sure Cam won't have a hard time fitting in because he has a nice high IQ. But yeah, like I said, they looked really good. Jamal Murray looked good, dropping that 30 ball in preseason. Then they're deep too. they brought Bruce Brown back, and I've been calling for that, and they finally got him. I think that was really big for them. So yeah, I got them at number 3.
They've been playing them Jokic and Valanciunas minutes too together,
which is crazy. I think that's gonna be scary. I think it could low-key actually work because Valanciunas can step out and hit the 3. And if you don't want him doing that, you can put Jokic up at the perimeter.
He moves so damn
and let him
slow,
play make. Yeah, they both slow as hell, but
they move so damn slow.
I can see it working in the playoffs.
That's the only thing that's gonna hurt them. Like the defense, I ain't gonna lie, the defense kind of it might drop off a little bit with them too, bro. Like if you got the right players and you have them two on the island to an extent, it could get bad. I would say it gets really bad, but like crashing the rebounds, like you say, like go against say the Thunder or something. Or it's like the Maverick, not the Thunder, the Rockets or the Mavericks. No, you need them big guys. They go run some lineup. They go run.
Yeah.
Not when you got Steven Adams and Sengun down there. And you got Jabari Smith and Kevin Durant.
Valanciunas can hold Steven Adams. Valanciunas can hold Steven Adams.
Steven Adams be throwing horses and stuff.
Yeah, Valanciunas can bang with him.
Steven Adams be throwing horses.
Jokic is gonna baby Sengun.
I don't know, man. Sengun been looking really good, man.
He
Sengun.
played good against him in the Euro League. Sengun playing against Jokic good. He played good against Jokic in the Euro League, but this ain't the Euro League, dog.
At number 3, this is where I got the Cleveland Cavaliers. You know,
Mm.
I think we both have them as the best team in the East. Donovan Mitchell been looking good. Mobley been looking good. Hey, Lonzo been hoping.
He look like
Lonzo,
old Lonzo. He look like old
his
Lonzo.
defense has been amazing this preseason, bro. I saw somebody that said, "Look, bro, they said the Rockets should go trade for Lonzo. That would help so damn much."
Ooh, that'd be really good. Ooh,
And I don't know if they could do it, but if I was the Rockets, I look at Lonzo Ball too. Because they was like, who would you trade for? Because, you seen them rumors, they like, Darius Garland might leave,
yeah, to the
not leave, but get
Kings.
traded. And they was like,
Yeah,
man, who would you rather keep, Darius Garland or Lonzo?
Lonzo,
I'm gonna lie. I
Lonzo,
might have to ship Garland out of there.
bro.
Keep
Lonzo is
Lonzo.
6'6", 6'6", defense, isn't selfish with the ball, can shoot. So he can let Donovan Mitchell be him and make everybody else better on the team. I'm not saying Darius Garland can't run a point and do that, but I like Lonzo better.
Lonzo, bro, he got
He
somebody
fits
else's
better.
knee. He got somebody else's knee, but Jesus Christ, he looked good. I can't lie.
Mm-hmm.
He looks good, bro. Hey, I didn't know Killian Hayes was on the Cavs until they released him yesterday. I didn't know that. I
I
didn't
didn't
know.
know that either. I didn't know that
they,
either.
they said they waived him. I was like, Killian Hayes was on the Cavs? I was like, damn, that sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, Killian Hayes might be the super bust, bro. But now the Cavs, they got probably one of the best teams in the league. They got one of the best two guards, one of the best power forwards in the league. That team should be really good and improved this year. We expect title expectations for them this year. And even when Darius Garland, whenever he does come back, they're going to be even a better team. Max Strus, whenever he comes back, the bench is really good. So like the Cavs are like a really good team. We just expect a lot from them. And I don't know what much more to say about them. Like they're a really good team. I just like what Lonzo been doing in preseason. I'm not gonna cap. I just like what he's been doing.
Yeah.
Been hooping.
Well,
What's
at
your guy?
number two, I got OKC. I got the OKC Thunder.
Oh yeah,
I
shocking.
know a lot of I know a lot of people may in the comments may not agree. But I got them as the second best team. Because one, they are the defending champions, so you gotta put some respect on their name. But I just don't like the fact that they didn't, make any moves this offseason. And then, on top of that, Topic got injured, but I think AJ is gonna come in and take his spot. And he's gonna get some more minutes, and AJ's gonna play well. I like how AJ played during the preseason as well. But like I said, I just didn't like the fact that the Thunder didn't make any moves this offseason. I think that's gonna hurt them in the long haul. But yeah, I got the Thunder at number 2.
They committed to $800 million to just 3 guys. That's a lot of bread.
Yes, yeah,
That is a
yeah.
lot of money. That's a lot of money. Wow, I was not expecting OKC to be second, but understandable. At number 2, this is where I got the Denver Nuggets. Nuggets made a lot of moves. You got the best player in the NBA. Jamal Murray is still there. Aaron Gordon is still there. Cam Johnson, new addition. Like Charles said, been preaching for Bruce Brown. They should have kept Westbrook. Need a hero there. Tim Hardaway is there. Valanciunas is a backup big, and you still got the young guys and Julian Strawther and Jaden Pickett. Like they're still there. So they're a really good team. They're a really deep team. They got everything you need. Like, I mean, as long as you got Jokic, you're always gonna have a chance. Charles said, like he got them winning the championship, and I get it, I understand that. But man, the Nuggets, they're a good team. We do gotta put some respect on them. I got the Nuggets at 2.
And then lastly, I'll go
Oh, my
ahead.
bad. I was about to read
Go
this.
ahead.
Black Road, I think the Knicks ultimate. Oh wait, you read that already. My bad. Shout out to DeAndre Hunter though. I think he might have potential to be the number 2, number 3 scoring option until Garland comes back. I feel like Mobley is inconsistent on the offensive end. They said they could. I think his trainer said he like KG, something like 2 other people. He compared Mobley to. Yeah, he said he like KG and 2 other people. I forgot who the other 2 he compared him to.
Well, hopefully Donovan Mitchell lit a fire under his ass this offseason when he had that interview with I think it was Taylor Rooks. I think so. And he told him that he told her that he wants him to, take more shots and be more aggressive. So hopefully we see that this season. But at number 1, this is why I got the Cleveland Cavaliers. I think the reason why I got them at number 1 is because of Lonzo Ball, bro. And I think that with Lonzo Ball is going to help this team tremendously because of his defense, his fast pace. They look like they were a little bit more fast paced when he's in the game. They're running more, and I like that because Lonzo makes everybody on your team better. And then especially with Darius Garland being out to start the season, I think it's really going to show Lonzo's value. So yeah, I got the Cavs at one because they're deep as well. They're stacked. And I think Donovan Mitchell is hungry. He was hungry last year, but he's hungrier this year for sure.
We just did a straight up trade and got Isaiah Coro for Lonzo.
That was a perfect trade for the Cavs. Terrible for the Bulls, but
you think when they told them that, they said, "For real? You lying? You trolling?" They said, "No, yep. We ain't trolling. You dead ass? Yeah. Say less."
Hey, you know who been playing decent? Well, who played decent for them in the preseason? Tyrese Proctor.
I
like Tyrese Proctor for him. I like them for him.
He been hooping.
Yeah.
We got Isaiah Coro for Lon, and they got a lot for Lonzo. I ain't gonna cap.
I wouldn't say a lot. I want they could
better than a Coro straight up.
They could have got
better than a Coro straight up. Come on, man, we gotta do better. At number 1, I got the OKC Thunder, man. They were the champions last year. You still got one of the best players. You still got J-Dub. Hopefully, Chet can have a healthy year this year. You still got Lou Dort. It's still probably the best defensive team on paper. We don't know how it is going to be in the season. You still got one of the best defensive teams. Still got a deep bench with Cason Wallace, Aaron Wiggins. Charles did bring up Topic. He got hurt again. Who knows when he – at this point, who knows when that man going to play? Who knows at this point? But we hoping Topic comes back. They just got everything, bro. They got a big 3 technically. And the Thunder are just, they're the best team. And you got to put some respect on their names. You got to give them the respect. They're the reigning champions of the NBA. So they should be at number 1, at least for me. So I got the OKC Thunder at number 1. Now we're going to read off our teams ranking, our 2025-2026 preseason rankings 10 through 1. At number 10, I got the Atlanta Hawks. At number 9, I got the Orlando Magic. At number 8, I got the Minnesota Timberwolves. At number 7, I got the LA Lakers. At number 6, I got the LA Clippers. At number 5, I got the Houston Rockets. At number 4, I got the New York Knicks. At number 3, I got the Cleveland Cavaliers. At number 2, I got the Denver Nuggets. And at number 1, I got the OKC Thunder.
At 10, I have the Dallas Mavericks. At 9, I have the Orlando Magic. At 8, I have the Detroit Pistons. At 7, I got the Clippers. At 6, I got the Lakers. At 5, I got the Houston Rockets. At 4, I got the New York Knicks. At 3, I got the Denver Nuggets. At 2, I got the Oklahoma City Thunder. And number 1, I have the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Now we're going to move on to our NBA preseason awards. And you guys in the comments could put who y'all think will win, like MVP, 6-man, Rookie of the Year. Just put in the comments. But we're going to give ours as per usual. So we're going to start, obviously, with the MVP. If you got any, honorable mentions or just who you just got one person, that's fine. Who do you have winning the NBA MVP this year?
I think everybody should know that. But I got Luka Doncic. winning MVP this year. I think that, like I said earlier when we were doing our power rankings, without LeBron, this is really going to be Luka's chance to, showcase that he is an MVP candidate. He can be an MVP in this league. And then on top of that, I think that, with all those reports coming out that he's fat and overweight and stuff like that, I think that put the fire in his belly. And I think he's going to come out aggressive, really aggressive to start the season. Regardless if LeBron was there, I think Luka was going to do this. But I think this is Luka's MVP year. This is finally his MVP year.
Yeah, for my MVP, I got Nikola Jokic. I think he's going to, on a better team, I think his numbers will increase. He averaged 30, 12, and like 10 last year. I think he's going to probably replicate that again, or actually might be better. I think he's going to lead this team, obviously, top 2, maybe even 1 in the Western Conference. And obviously, for the win MVP, you need to win that. You need to be at least from my opinion, you have to be like a top 3 seed in your conference, and you have to have an outrageous amount of numbers. So I think with Nikola Jokic, I think he's going to do that, and I think he's going to win the MVP this year. Like, I think it's set up. I know Charles said, you can't be biased and all that, but I think to a degree, Nikola Jokic might win. And I do have Luka, SGA, and Giannis on here. I do have them like 3-4, 3-2. I think they'll win. Who do you have winning your defensive player of the year?
Wemby. Wemby should be everybody's choice. It should be Wemby, bro.
You think they'll do Wemby the same thing if he would have won last year, he probably would have been favored this year. Then the next year, you think they would have been like, we really can't give it to you no more because you won last 2 in a row? You think they'd do that? Or is he just so it's different for that? But for MVP,
it's different. It's that MVP and defensive player of the year is two different things. I mean, I feel like if somebody else is having like a really good year defensively, and say Victor has won it 3 times already, they gonna give it to him. But if he can win as many as fucking Rudy Gobert has won, if not more,
he gonna pass Rudy.
So yes,
so he's gonna win 5.
Yes, I think Wemby might win more than that. Honestly,
that's a lot.
It is. It is.
Yeah, I got Wemby easily. Like, bro, I think on the sports books, he's like minus something, like minus 175 to win. Like, he's gonna win, bro. Like, as long as he's healthy, bro, he gonna win. Like, this is the easiest one out of all the awards. He's gonna win, bro. Like, the man gonna average 4 blocks. Like, come on. Like, we gotta be serious. Who do you have winning your rookie of the year?
Ace Bailey. I got Ace Bailey winning my rookie of the year. I think Ace Bailey will win rookie of the year because he's gonna have the ball in his hands. I think his usage rate is gonna be higher than Cooper and any one of his in his draft class. He's just set up to win rookie of the year. He has the most opportunity to win rookie of the year.
I got Cooper to win, but I wouldn't be shocked if Con Knipple wins. I won't be shocked.
Con Knipple?
Yeah, I won't be shocked. If somehow he can win this award, I won't be shocked. I put him on here. I put Cooper 1, Ace Bailey 2, then I had Con Knipple. I would not be shocked if somehow Con Knipple wins, but I got Cooper, bro. And that's because he's gonna be at least one of the focal points on this team. Like, I'm not saying he's gonna average 20 points per game, but I can see Cooper averaging close to like 15 points per game, probably 7 rebounds, maybe like a couple assists. Like, I already said it. I say he's like the second best player on the team. Kyrie's not here, so that's why I'm saying second. I already think he's like the second best player on the Mavericks. And I think you have them really high in the standings. So it's like, if they're high in the standings, he's a focal point. How come he can't win? But I understand what you said about Ace Bailey, because Ace Bailey damn near like second best player. If you're not counting Laurie, he's second best player, so he can do whatever he wants. They say he got like injured knees or something.
Who?
Ace Bailey.
In the preseason or just in general?
In general.
Okay, I mean, well, that makes sense because I was looking at him during the preseason. I'm like, bro, why he running like that? It's like the way he move on the court is like he tired as hell. Like you said, like his knees hurt or something.
Bro, I swear, bro, it was. Let me see.
Is McCain eligible for? Nah, Jared McCain is not eligible for rookie of the year this year.
I don't think he was gonna win it this year anyway.
Wemby, and then Simone, Luka or Jokic for MVP. Hey, Francisco, do you play fantasy basketball?
me see.
Eventually, we could probably get
He's
enough people
dealing
in
with
here.
tendonitis in his knees.
Okay.
Yeah, he's dealing with in both knees. He's dealing with tendonitis in
Oof.
both knees. That's why he didn't play. So, I don't know. But they say they're not overly concerned. That's what they say. All right, man. Who do you have?
Hold on.
Oh, go ahead.
Nah, Francisco, I was just asking because see if you want to join the fantasy league. That's all.
Black Rodent just got he said he might join. I don't know how you gonna contact him though. I mean, unless I don't know. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know. But who do you have winning your 6th man of the year?
Well, for my honorable mentions, I got Terrence Shannon Jr. I got Bruce Brown. I got Jared McCain, and I got Okongwu. But to win it, I got Lonzo Ball. I think Lonzo Ball is gonna win 6 man this year.
You forgot some players. I ain't gonna cap. You forgot some people, bro.
Who?
How you forget about Anthony Simons? How you forget about him?
I don't think he gonna win it.
How you? But I'm over like Bruce Brown though. Over him. That's what I'm saying. You forgot. I'm not saying to win. I'm just saying when you say honorable mentions, Bruce Brown.
I don't know. I feel like he's gonna end up
Simons.
starting though. I feel like Anthony Simons gonna end up starting though.
He ain't starting out one game preseason. That man ain't starting unless somebody get hurt. Peyton Pritchard been hooping. You forgot about Nikhil Alexander Walker, Nikhil, Bruce.
Yeah, I guess Nikhil, yeah.
You forgot about Karis LeVert, Bruce.
No, I thought about Karis. I thought about Karis, but
honestly, though, I think it might be Karis LeVert. I think Karis LeVert got a legit chance of winning. Like, bro, Karis LeVert was good. He was a good player when he was on the Cavs, got traded to the Hawks. He was a good player coming off the bench. And with the Pistons, we expect the Pistons to be better this year. I think he's going to improve. That second ball handler, probably be in some closing lineups. He's always been a bucket. Always been a bucket. And I think he's going to help the Pistons tremendously if he gets the Pistons to, say, hypothetically a 3rd seed and he's putting up some good numbers. I think Karis LeVert has a real good chance of winning it. And I put Nikhil in there too. I think he has a legit chance too. Anthony Simons, I think their team won't be that good. But so that's why. But I think Anthony Simons gonna put up some numbers. But I think when I'm adding winning and still putting up some decent numbers, I would say either Karis or Nikhil. That's why I'm just saying, how could you forget about them? But you got Bruce.
Nikhil, I wasn't thinking about, but Karis, I definitely thought about Karis.
Who do you have winning as your most improved player?
Well, for honorable mentions, I got Ben Mathurin. With Tyrese being gone, he's gonna have the ball in his hands more. He's gonna be their second option. So he's my honorable mention. But to win it, I got Montes. I think that Montes, he shows significant improvement, especially seeing him in the summer league and then seeing him in these preseason games. So I think Montes will win most improved.
Montes. Okay. So you
showing the boy some love. Yeah, I gave him some love.
So you just have Montes and Ben Mathurin and nobody else?
Yeah, nobody else.
Damn, no Jalen Johnson, or it was last year he just got injured, so now it's over with.
Yeah, it's over with.
Damn. I think he got a chance. For my most improved player, I got Andrew Nembhard. I think it's only because we're gonna see him being like a key option. If you want to say Ben Mathurin or him, whatever, I don't care. Second, third option, who knows? But he's going to be one of the focal points. He's going to lead the team in assists this year. He is the point guard on this team now. And I think if the Pacers are decent enough team, I think he'll get enough votes to potentially win it. Now, Ben Mathurin, I have no problem with that because I think Ben Mathurin is probably going to hoop. He's going to probably average 20 points per game this year. But I think with Andrew Nembhard being one of the key focal points on the offense and probably one of their best defenders in the starting lineup, I think that could put him over the top. So I got Andrew Nembhard winning the most improved player. Who do you have as your coach of the year?
As my honorable mention, I got Ime Adoka. But for coach of the year, I got David Allen. I think David, like I said, I've been high on the Nuggets this entire off season. And this is gonna be his full season as the head coach. And if they get that second or third seed and they make it far or they win, the championship, he's definitely gonna get coach of the year. Because coach of the year comes out when?
It's
What
probably one
what
of the
round?
earliest, probably like first round.
Okay. So if they get a high seed or something like that, I think that he'll end up getting. If they get like that 2 or 3 seed, I think that he'll end up getting coach of the year.
For my coach of the year, I'm not gonna lie. I got Quinn Snyder, but I
That's a
think
good one.
Miss Johnson deserves some love. I think Miss Johnson deserves some love with the Spurs. If the Spurs are really this good team like we all think they are, if they can somehow sneak into that 6 seed,
I
obviously
was
the
just gonna
Spurs have
ask.
not been. If the Spurs have not been good, and if Wemby is healthy, De'Aaron Fox is somewhat healthy this year, I think Miss Johnson has a legit good chance. I'm gonna go with Quinn Snyder, but I feel like deep down, I think Miss Johnson has a legit chance of winning if the Spurs are this really good team this year, bro. I got Miss Johnson, but I think I can't sleep on Quinn Snyder. Because I think some people have Jamal Mosley, understandable. But I think Miss Johnson deserves some love, bro. I think Miss Johnson deserves some love. Now for our final thing, who do you have, if you do have it, clutch player of the year?
Well, honorable mentions, Trey, Brunson, and Anthony Edwards, but I low-key think it's gonna be Steph. I think that the Warriors, I think Steph gonna get it again. I think the Warriors are gonna be in some close games this year, and Steph Curry is gonna have a multiple chances to prove why he was a reigning MVP, unanimous MVP, not reigning, unanimous MVP, and why he's so great and arguably the greatest point guard ever.
I'm going with Jalen Brunson again. Gonna have the ball majority of the time. The Knicks, they're gonna be a high seed, but they're probably gonna be in some close games. Obviously, they're gonna be in some close games. Jalen Brunson was one of the clutchest players last year, and I think he's gonna do the same thing again. Like he's their best player, gonna have the ball majority of the time. So yeah, I got Jalen Brunson as clutch player of the year. I ain't gonna lie. I think this award is so pointless.
Yeah, it
I think
is.
it's so
It is.
pointless, bro.
It
Like
is.
it's a pointless award. Hey, the Hornets waived Spencer Dinwiddie.
What?
They waived him.
Wow. When today?
Yeah. And we was talking about, especially you, like he's supposed to be like that mentor.
Mentor, yeah, bring leadership.
Shit,
Guess
who
they
they
ain't
leader
need
now?
them.
Who they leader now? Who I actually don't know. Colin
Yeah, I don't
Sexton?
know. I'll have to look at that roster the whole time.
Is it Colin Sexton? Is Colin like if you look at like who on the team, like is he like, yeah, I'm looking at Colin Sexton as the leader. Damn.
Nah, Grant Williams.
I forgot about him. All right,
Him
man.
and Mason Plumlee.
Let's get into this stuff. Then we're gonna preview, obviously, opening night. What are your NBA hot takes? I honestly forgot about this, and I was like, we did hot takes last year. We definitely got to do some hot takes again. Do you have any NBA hot takes for the NBA season? And if y'all guys, well, Francisco put a hot take, but if y'all got any hot takes, put it in the chat.
That Coloco MVP shit was a troll. I ain't counting that.
That was trolling. He was trolling.
Yeah, I ain't counting that one.
He was trolling.
Hot takes. I say the Orlando Magic will make an ECF. Eastern Conference Finals. Orlando Magic make the Eastern Conference Finals.
That actually not bad. I mean, a lot of people have the Magic, high in their standings. And speaking of the Magic, my hot take is Paolo Banchero will be an MVP candidate this year. He will be an MVP candidate. I think he's going to play really good with the Magic. They're going to be high up in the Eastern Conference, going to put up really good numbers. I think he will be mentioned this year in the MVP conversation, like with the likes of Jokic, Luka, Shea. We going to hear some Paolo chancing there as an MVP. I got Paolo Banchero as an MVP candidate.
Another hot take. The Pistons will be a top three seed this year.
Top three. You know,
they're gonna be number three. Number three.
Well, you do have them over the Magic. You do have them over the Hawks. That's not the worst. I don't know. Hot take from Francisco. Warriors don't make the playoffs, and my boy K Cunningham is top 4 in MVP votes. You know, that's not bad. K, low key might be an MVP candidate too. You might have to add him in there too. I mean, you say he ain't gonna win it anyway, but that's not bad. That's not bad. I got a hot take. Jaylen Brown will average 30 points per game for the entire year for the Boston Celtics. He's the best player now on the team. He's the number one option for this NBA, for the Boston Celtics. He has to do everything. He still don't got no left hand, but score-wise, he can still do it all. He's still one of the best defenders on that team. I don't think that's really far-fetched that Jaylen Brown could probably have his first 30-point year this year, especially with no Jason Tatum. Jaylen Brown will be a 30-point per game scorer this season.
Giannis is traded by the end of the season.
That's crazy. Giannis. Well, they gotta be bad. Man, Brandon, why did Gil's Arena them say like the Bucks are a top 3 seed in the East?
Who? Please tell me Brandon's the only one that said that.
It wasn't just him.
Who else agreed to that shit?
Who do you think? Damn near everybody besides Rashad McCants, I actually agree with that man.
Hey, they need to stop. Look, don't get me wrong. Rashad be making some bold claims with some crazy claims, but he know basketball, bro. And I don't understand why they trolling like this. The Bucks are not going to be a top 3 team in the Eastern Conference, bro.
Bro. I said, man, we got to do better. To a degree, we have to do better. I know y'all been on hiatus forever. The Bucks are not top 3 in the East. Not over Orlando. Not over no damn Hawks. Not over no damn Pistons. Stop it. We got to stop. My hot take, I got a couple of more. Derek White will make the All-Star team this year.
Yeah, you said that a couple of weeks ago.
Hey, man, look. Hey, he dropped 30 yesterday. He's showing he's the second best player on that team now with no Jason Tatum. I think Derek White is going to hoop this year. He don't get injured. He's one of the best defenders on the team. I told you. I said I think he's going to put up all-star numbers, but it might be far-fetched to say he'll make an all-star team, but since this is just a hot take, I wouldn't be shocked. I think he can make an all-star team this year on the weak East.
My hot take, LaMelo Ball and Joel Embiid will be healthy this season. Hey, you seen? They said Joel Embiid might play Friday, preseason.
They did say that. They said because he's scrimmage, he did majority of the scrimmage. He actually, he might play. It's a wait and see though. I gotta see it for my damn self.
I still ain't drafting that man. Somebody else gonna have to take their chances.
If it depends on the spot.
Take your chances.
It depends on the spot though. Like it depends on where you are and like where do you think it's comfortable choosing him. I mean, the only thing is he ain't gonna play no back-to-backs. That's the only problem. My hot take: the Pacers will win 40 plus games this year. I'm telling you, I feel like they still got I know Miles Turner is gone. I know Tyree Halliburton ain't there, but I still think they got a lot of decent players on that team. It is the East. They're better than the Bucks. Shit might be better than the Celtics, low key. I ain't gonna lie. Outside of the top four, Hawks, Magic, Cavs, and Knicks, they're not better than them. But I think with Andrew Nembhard, you high on Ben Mather and Pascal Siakam have an all-star type year. I wouldn't be shocked if they won 40 plus games, man. I will not be shocked. I think the Pacers will win 40 plus games this year.
Well, this is I didn't have any more, but this is my last one, just since you said that. The Indiana Pacers are not making the playoffs.
Why you think that?
Huh?
And why you think that?
No Tyrese, no Miles. All you got is Pascal and Ben is not enough. That's not enough. I know you hard. I know you high on Andrew. I still don't think that boy is it. He's a serviceable.
He better than
He's a
your
serviceable
guy.
guard.
He better than your guy.
Who?
Who do you think? Ben Mathurin.
He's not better than Ben Mathurin.
I saw Ben Mathurin choke up in Game 5 in the finals.
He's not better than Ben Mathurin.
I saw Ben Mathurin choke it up in Game 4 of the NBA Finals. I saw it with my own two eyes.
What does he do better than Ben Mathurin?
Passer, defender.
I don't think he's the better defender.
He's definitely the better defender. All Ben Mathurin do is score. That's all he do. He's an instant bucket.
He could defend. Hold on. He could defend. Ben Mathurin could definitely defend.
I said better. I think Andrew Nembhard is a better defender. I can't tell because Andrew Nembhard was the one guarding Jalen Brunson. Honestly, I would probably say Ben Mathurin. I said all he could do is score. That's all he can do.
And the only thing Nembhard could do better than him is pass.
And he's the better defender.
Ben Mathurin's a better finisher. I don't think he's a better defender.
Like he's a bucket.
I don't think he's a better defender.
He's a better bucket. Then why? How come he wasn't guarding Jalen Brunson then?
Because Rick Carlisle, Rick Carlisle likes Andrew Nembhard more. That's why.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. I'm not going with this to you. You know why?
Man, we know Rick Carlisle plays favorites now. Come on now. I'm not saying Andrew's a bad player. I think he's one of Rick Carlisle's favorites. I think he's one of Rick Carlisle's favorites, though.
You didn't say he was a bad player. I just asked why if Ben Mathurin is the better defender, how come he wasn't guarding Jalen Brunson in the ECF? Why was it Andrew Nembhard? And that don't mean favorites. If you are the better defender, you guard the best player on the team. So I don't want to hear that favorites BS. I ain't trying to hear that. No,
Ben Mathurin only played 17 minutes, dog.
And why you think he played 17 minutes? Because he was ass.
Because Rick Carlisle don't, bro. It's been plenty of games. It's been plenty of games. Andrew Nembhard had bad games, bro, and Rick Carlisle decided to stick with him. If Ben Mathurin has a bad game, bro, his minutes are. If he played 15 minutes one game and he had a bad game, he gonna play like 10, 11, 12. If Nembhard has a bad game, he's still gonna get them 30 minutes.
And again, what did I say about Andrew with Ben Mathurin? All he can do is majority score. If he can't get you a bucket, he don't do nothing.
Dog, and again, he can defend.
But he's not better than Nembhard, though. That's all I'm saying.
I think they're on the same level.
If that's the case, why did Ben Mathurin not guard Jalen Brunson in the ECF? And your response was he showed favorites. That's what you said.
Ben Mathurin, we both know Ben Mathurin is more than capable of starting and should be starting.
I agree.
But he doesn't. But Rick Carlisle doesn't start him because I don't know why he doesn't start. I don't know if he doesn't like his attitude, his persona. Like I don't know what it is. But Rick Carlisle obviously doesn't like Ben Mathurin because Ben Mathurin is arguably your second best scorer on the team. And you don't even play him. You only play him 17 minutes in the playoffs when you need scoring in the playoffs. And then on top of that, in the regular season last year, he played 29 minutes. So that's better than what it was last year. But he didn't even start. He only started 49 games last year, and he should be starting.
Who was he going to start over?
Yo, boy.
You know, and what did I say before the season started? We could go back and look at the tape. He was not going to start over Andrew Nembhard because Andrew Nembhard was the one that showed up in the ECF against the Celtics, not your guy. Like, we're not going to do this. Like, we not going to do this.
My guy wasn't even available. He wasn't even available.
And you still thought he was going to start over him just because. Andrew Nembhard was balling. He was going to start, and he got paid. Like, look, Ben Mathurin is a really good player. But majority of the time, if he can't score for you, he's basically like a better version of Cam Thomas. Cam Thomas, the only difference is his defense sucks. But I'm not saying Ben Mathurin is a bad defender. I'm just saying is Andrew Nembhard is the better defender. Ben Mathurin is the better scorer. Andrew Nembhard is the way better passer than him. He can create the offense. Ben Mathurin cannot create no offense for nobody. If he can score for you, fine. But outside of that, that's it. That's majority of his game. He's a bucket. And again, you say they close. I'm just trying to figure out why come he won guarding the best defenders on the team. That's all I'm asking. Why was it Andrew Nembhard? Why was Ben Mathurin not guarding Shea? Why was it Andrew Nembhard guarding Shea in the finals? I'm trying to figure this out. That's all I'm asking. You say he's a better defender. How come he wasn't doing
it? If my man get more than 15 minutes a game, he would have did it. But regardless, y'all not making the playoffs.
You're just saying that because you ain't had no more hot takes. My last hot take.
Making the playoffs.
My last hot take. The Toronto Raptors will be the 6th seed in the Eastern Conference. They will be the 6th seed. The Raptors was one of my ride or die teams before I changed it. You know, you got Brandon Ingram, who been hooping in the preseason. Brandon Ingram been hooping. Scotty, whatever. RJ Barrett has been decent. I like the team. I do like this team. I think they're gonna be better. Hey man, the only thing is they got an expensive roster and they're mid. It might be some changes in there, man. But
no, it's definitely gonna be some changes.
They did a coaching hot seat thing. But besides all that, I think the Raptors are good enough, especially in the East, to make a top 6 seed. So I got the Toronto Raptors that they will make a top 6 seed in the East. All right. What players do you have? What players have to prove something going into this new season?
Well, first and foremost, I want to start with Scoot Henderson. I think this is the make or break a year for Scoot. He's been average, if not below average, since he's been in the league. This is his year to show that that he belongs, that he can be the starting point guard for the future. So yeah, I got Scoot Henderson at 1.
I honestly forgot about Scoot. I'm not gonna cap. I really forgot about Scoot. My player that need to prove something, Cam Thomas.
Yeah.
They don't like you, brother. They don't like you. They didn't want to give you a contract extension. They think you really just a bucket getter and that's it. He's trying to show like, hey, I could do more than just score. I can facilitate this offense. So you got a lot to prove this year, brother. And you got to have a really good year so you can get that contract extension, even if it's from the Nets or not from the Nets. You got a lot to prove this year, brother. I think you're a good player. You are just a bucket to me, though. Like, I feel like you just a scorer. Now, they did say you basically a ball hog. I don't know. Whichever one, I don't know. But I still think you're a good player, but you do have a lot to prove coming into this season. You are the second best player on the Nets. Or first, whatever, Michael Porter, whatever. But I got Cam Thomas as a player that got something to prove this year.
Another player that I got, John Morant. I think John Morant has a lot to prove this year. With losing Desmond Bane, can he step up and be that lead scoring option for them? Can he stay healthy and help his team to a play-in or to a playoff spot? I think Ja has a lot on his shoulders right now. Can he be our best player on a championship team?
Yeah, I had Ja too. Because one, you get hurt. I don't know. I've been said I don't think you're really a number one option on a championship team. I think you could definitely be a number 2, but you got to prove that, like you said, no Desmond Bane, the scoring has to go up, and can you lead Memphis at least to the playoffs? I'm not saying you guys are going far, but you gotta I feel like you gotta see if you can lead them to at least a playoff. I feel like y'all probably just gonna be a play-in team. So John Morant got a lot to prove this year, bro. And he doesn't have a contract extension. I think he has 2 years left on his deal. So they got to see if you're worth getting a contract extension for it because you've had problems. You've cleaned that up, though. So John Morant got a lot to prove this year. Let me read this real quick. Let me see. This Jalen take is good. Add Derek White 23 points per game. Damn, I got burnt off that hot take, CJ. I kind of liked it, not gonna lie.
Which one, Francisco?
Y'all forgetting TJ Miss Sex. That's crazy.
Miss Sexy.
Either way, TJ McConnell clears both. Hell no. No, TJ McConnell was hooping though.
Nah, yeah, he was. He hurt. Ain't he hurt?
Yeah, I think he hurt his hamstring. Yeah, he out for like a month. Yeah,
damn.
That's
on you. It's on you. I said Ja, and then we both agree. So.
Oh yeah, okay. Next guy I got Bradley Beal. Got a lot to prove this season, man.
I forgot about Brad.
The Suns gave up on you. They said you so bad, brother. We just gonna wave and stretch you. That's how bad you were. You weren't doing nothing. That's how bad you was. And people think you like a scrub. I don't think Bradley Beal's a scrub. I just think he's been hurt and he just hasn't put up 20-some points and people think he's a scrub. Now you're going to the Clippers, a winning team with title expectations. You're going to be the starting 2 guard. So I expect a better year from you, at least probably what you averaged last year, 18 points per game, but just stay healthy. You got to show that you can stay healthy because last couple of years in Phoenix, you've been hurt. So you got to prove that you will at least work that contract. But I got Bradley Beal, man. He got something to prove this year on the Clippers,
bro. Next person I got, Quentin Grimes. He signed a qualifying offer because I think it was like $8 million or something like that because the Sixers didn't want to sign him. So on top of that, he's asking for 20 to 30 million a year. So this is your year to prove that what you did last year wasn't a fluke, that you're actually that guy. And that you can that you're actually worth that 20 to 30 million that you're asking for.
Man, I don't know. I mean, I like Quentin Grimes. He was hooping last year, especially when nobody was there. I just don't know. You already think VJ gonna start. Understandable. Is he gonna get enough minutes to show his talent? That's all I want to know. Is he gonna get enough minutes? How much minutes you think he'll get this year? Especially if everybody healthy.
Because really off the bench, I don't think Kyle Lowry gonna play as much as people think. But
that man old as hell.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be Jared off the bench for sure.
Yeah.
And then him. Who else you really gonna bring? I mean, Drummond.
They still got Eric Gordon, I think. Man, them guys old.
Yeah.
I remember when Aaron Gordon was on the Clippers. Eric Gordon was on Clippers, the Hornets. He was cold.
Yeah, on Hornets, Eric Gordon was cold.
It was cold. He didn't want to be there though. I don't think they were bad. He signed that deal with the Suns, and they matched the contract. He did not want to be there, bro. Oh man, I think about it, man. I really thought Austin Rivers was gonna be a dog.
I did too.
I did too, bro. He was gonna be so.
Yeah, I did too.
I know he was gonna be so especially when you see him and AD pairing. It's I feel like if you was a Hornets fan back then, you had to be thank God, we got something. You got something.
At Duke, he didn't have a bad year at Duke, but it was one of them things where okay, he had an okay year at Duke, but when he gets to the league, he gonna play better. That shit did not happen.
Bro, I remember on 2K, I was playing with Austin Rivers and AD. Bro. Now it was let down, man. AD left and Austin Rivers was ass. Hey, man.
Francisco, I can't believe this is real. Just saw a journalist predicting the season that he got the Warriors with number 1 with 63 wins.
I'm telling you,
no. Hell, that's Steph Curry meat riding if I don't know what, boy. Because ain't no way.
With Jimmy Butler and with the addition of Al Horford.
63 wins, though?
I don't think
I can see them fighting for a 6 seed, but 63 wins?
That might be high 40s, mid high 40s, maybe a low 50, depending on how each team plays. 63 wins is a lot. For the Warriors, this old ass team, this is the oldest team in the league.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell they're gonna do. Another guy. Trae Young, man, you got something to prove this year because
that was my next one.
Trae Young, man, especially when you did that BS announcement yesterday. That was so corny. That was so lame.
What?
Man, he did that talking about some like that announcement, acting like he might get traded. You didn't see that video? You didn't see that video?
I seen a tweet where he says just business.
No, you gotta he basically was like it was basically like a LeBron type announcement, thinking, he might go somewhere, but it was like some type of brand deal or something. It's like, bro, that was lame as fuck. Especially when you've seen LeBron just do it. It's like, yeah, it's corny as hell. Like, what are we doing? But no, they didn't give you a contract extension. They really, honestly, they don't think you that guy. Like, they just don't. They don't think you're a number one option. I think you're a really good player. I actually might agree with them. I think he might not be number one option either. But that ain't the point. I think he's still a good player for that team. He's going to average at least 20 plus, probably 10, 11 assists for this team. Defense ain't going to be all that, but he's still going to be a really good player, still one of the best point guards in the NBA. You got a lot to prove this year, especially you're going into the summer as a free agent now. Yeah, brother, you got to prove a lot this year for the Hawks, especially with all the dishes y'all made. I got Trae Young, man.
I'll say just to add on to that, and then all the shit talking that's been going on about between him and Pat Bev, and can he actually lead a team? So yeah, Trae Young has a lot to prove this year, because now he has to actually prove that he can win, because now he has a roster that's we all believe is a playoff roster.
I forgot about that Pat Bev crap. Honestly, that was it for my players with most to prove.
I got another one. Yeah, I got another one. Bam Adebayo. One, your girl just won, right? Then you tell her, we gonna get married when you win once I bring a championship to Miami. So now you got her looking at you crazy. And then then on top of that, with Tyler Hero being down, you trading for Norman Powell. I feel like that he has some expectations this year to play better and to, actually get a playoff spot and to fight for a 6th seed. So now the pressure is on you. Can you be our go-to scorer? Now that Tyler Hero's out, and then 2, when he comes back, can you continuously do that? Because we all agree that Bam should be a 20 plus per game scorer, bro. So it's a lot of pressure on Bam this year.
He said to win in Miami, right?
Yeah. He said, when I bring a chip to Miami, I'm going to put a ring on your finger.
Brother, they are not winning, so that I guess y'all ain't never getting married.
You're getting married. Yeah.
Now, if he would have said, when I win a championship, I got something, because you might not be in Miami and you might go somewhere where they win a championship. But bringing it to Miami,
yeah, that ain't gonna happen, dog.
Hey, I'm telling you.
They gotta make some moves in order for that to happen.
Denny Avnia should be on this list of most improved player. You know what? I forgot about him.
I don't think
he should have been on my most improved player. I forgot about him. I don't think
he's gonna get it this year though, G. Because last year, it's like what else better can he get? Only way for him to get that is if he get over 20 plus per game. And I don't think he's gonna do that. I mean, he can, but I don't think he's gonna do that, bro.
And he go be one of their ball handlers. Like, it won't be Drew Holiday all the time. He's gonna be handling the ball a lot. Like, he was like second half of the year, he was basically doing everything. He was rebounding good.
I think his year was last year. I think it was last year.
Understandable. Hey man, I've been saying it. Asia Wilson probably the greatest player ever, bro.
In WNBA.
She just is. Bro, her resume is crazy. And they swept the Mercury. I mean, man.
Another one I got, Jeremy Shohan. I think that, the San Antonio Spurs got a lot of pieces over there. And I think Jeremy Shohan is one of those pieces that will be expandable if he doesn't perform this year. Because you got a lot of guys over there that need to play and that can play, and you can't play all of them. You know what I mean? So somebody has to go. And I think if Jeremy Shohan doesn't have, if he doesn't have a good year this year, I think that the San Antonio Spurs will move on from him. So I think that he has something to prove, a lot to prove this year. Mike Brown and the Knicks. I definitely think Mike Brown has a lot to prove this year because last year we just seen the Knicks go to the Eastern Conference Finals, which they haven't did in a long ass time. And we know Mike Brown has choked in the playoffs before. So it's can you lead us to the Eastern Conference Finals and potentially the finals? And then the last one I got, LaMelo Ball. Can you stay healthy for us? Can you be that leader on this team? Can you do more than just, put up empty calorie stats? Can that actually translate to winning? And then there's always been conversations about can LaMelo be your franchise player? So yeah, LaMelo is my last one.
They said they wanted him to be a leader this year. Said they want him to be a leader this year. All right, man. So we got couple of more things, our underrated players. Then we're gonna preview the opening night games. Real quick though, I don't want this to be like a long topic, but the Score has their hot seat index for NBA coaches under the most pressure. I'm gonna give you like their rated. I think it's like from out of 5, and I'm gonna just name the player, and I'm gonna ask you if you think it should be at 5 or should it just be lower. So they got Darko Rajakovic for the Toronto Raptors.
Yeah.
His is 4 out of 5 for coaches under the most pressure this year.
5 at being the most pressure.
The highest, yes. His is at 4.
Okay. Yeah,
I would say
he's been
3.
a coach for like the last
2 years.
2 years. And if they don't get better this year, especially with a better roster, I definitely think they're gonna fire him. So I'm not mad at 4.
I'm gonna say 3, but I understand 4 because in the description, it's basically because the Raptors, you got Brandon Ingram, Scotty, but the thing is, like, I think this is the 9th highest payroll in the entire NBA. So you got this expensive roster and you're bad. Yeah. It's gonna be this might be it for you. So I understand 4, but I would say 3. I would give it a 3 because like it is pressure, but it's like you're the Raptors. A lot of people don't even expect you to be all that, but we expect better. Willie Green, his is at a 3.
You know how I feel about Willie Green. That shit should be a 5. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, granted though, I feel like they gave him some grace because the last couple of years, all his best players have been hurt. But I feel like the Pelicans have just been. I mean, granted that could have been because their players have been hurt, but I feel like they've just been stagnant. They haven't really been good. They haven't really been bad. They've just been mid every year he's been there. But like I said again, most of his best players have been hurt. So
I say 4. I feel like if they start out like really bad, like this year, like if they start out say like first 15 games, they're like 2-13 or something. Hypothetically, he gone. It's not gonna happen, bro. You're gone. Do I think they'll win 2 games out of? No, I don't. I'm just hypothetical. Like I think it's it. So this is it though. If they don't make like play-in or playoffs, I think this is it for Willie Green. Like I'm not gonna count. Chauncey Billups, his is at 2 out of 5.
I ain't mad at the 2, but I'll say 1.
They said, however, there are questions about his ability to develop offensive schemes that are relying on isolations and dribble handoff, which seems inconsistent with the reputation as facilitating Hall of Fame point guard. That's what they said in here. I'm gonna say 2.
He ain't really had no pass first point guard for real. He had Anthony Simons, that's a scoring guard. You got Dame back now, that's a scoring guard. I mean, you got Drew Holiday, who could be your traditional point, but I mean, he got a bunch of guards that can score, so I get why it was an ISO offense. I don't know.
I'm cool at 2. I think we got a new team. This team should improve. They're going to be better. So and they just gave him a contract extension. So I'm cool at 2. I'm not mad at 2. Nick Nurse is at a 4. I agree. This is a 4. I
Why?
agree. Brother, they've been bad. They was bad last year. And then if Joel Embiid gets hurt again and you suck again, bro, you. They're
I
going to
mean,
get
but
rid
that
of
ain't
you.
his fault though. I would
To an
get
extent.
if Nick Nurse, I would get if Nick Nurse, if he had a healthy team and and he made some bad decisions, bad play calls or bad substitutions or something like that. But he literally's only been the coach for 2 years and barely had Joel Embiid.
So what do you think it should be?
His first year there, he was 47-35. We will both agree that's good. And then last year,
Yes.
PG and Joel Embiid was hurt. So it's like, I don't think he's at a 4. If anything, I'll put that one at like a 2, maybe 2.5. Like if he doesn't perform and he has his players this year, then yeah, I think it
Not
should be like a 3 or something like that.
knock
But
on wood. Knock on wood. If they get hurt again and they are super bad again, do you get rid of him? Like
no, because
super
what
like
talent do he have to win games besides Maxey, Jared McCain, and VJ? You're not gonna win that many games just with them 3.
so if they keep getting hurt every year and they're super bad every year, we just gonna keep the same excuses. I'm just asking. I'm just
I
asking.
mean, but that's not on him though. Nick,
But
we all
no,
know Nick Nurse is a great coach. So why would you fire a great coach when all the reason why you're losing is because your best players are hurt? You still need talent to win. You can't go out there with a G League team and expect to win 40 games.
and they did kind of lose. I'm not gonna say handily in the first round against the Knicks a couple of years ago, but they kind of lost handily against the Knicks. And I know Joel Embiid was a dog, on a messed up eye and a messed up knee, but the Knicks kind of handled them. They was up 3-1 and then they won the game and then they lost. It took a Tyrese Maxey double, like an overtime buzzer beater clutch shot for them to win the second game. It's just like outside of that, y'all was basically getting handled by the Knicks. And then last year, you guys were super terrible. But I'm just saying, like, if you saying that, I can't keep using the excuse if every time Joel Embiid is hurt, it's like, well, Joel Embiid is hurt this year. We're giving you a pass. You can stay. Joel Embiid's hurt the next year. Well, at some point, we just gotta say, yeah, forget it. But I understand what you're saying, though. I get
I
it, but
mean,
at some point, we just can't use that excuse.
with that whole playoff thing, G, their roster was not as good as it is now. Bro, Tobias Harris only gave you 9 points, bro. 9 points. That is
I agree.
terrible.
I agree.
And then you got Kelly Oubre and Tyrese Maxey and Joel B out there with one eye and one knee. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you got to use the injury excuse for everything, but in Nick Nurse's case, like, he has done nothing wrong, bro. He's done nothing wrong. You can't go out there and have Tobias Harris drop 15 and 17. Like, he can only do what he can. And he's coached his ass off, I feel like. So, and he's worked with what he's had. So, I don't know, man. I don't think it should be hit that high.
Now, the last guy, Doc Rivers, he's at 4 out of 5.
That should be 5 out of 5. He shouldn't even have got the job in the first place. Let's be honest.
Because who was it? What was his name?
We don't even remember Buddy's name. That's
He had a
crazy.
good record too. I can't think of his name. He got bread though to do nothing. Doc Rivers, man, 5 out of 5 out of 5, bro. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I don't care, bro. If the Bucks get smacked in the first round again, he's gone. And that might be it for Doc Rivers. We can't
Adrian
keep recycling.
Griffin.
Adrian Griffin. There we go. If Doc, bro, Giannis is gone. If Giannis stays there and they get bounced first round again, Doc Rivers out, bro. I'm sorry. Yeah. You got to get the boot. Brother. I don't know why we keep recycling. Bro, Doc Rivers don't do nothing. He ain't done nothing since 2008. Why we keep signing this dude? That's just name recognition at this point. You're just getting signed for name recognition. Mm-hmm. Like, we gotta stop with Doc Rivers, bro. We gotta stop. Doc Rivers, 5 out of 5. All right, let's go to our underrated players going into the NBA season. Who do you have, brother?
Number 1, Derek White. With Jason Tatum being hurt, people think that, Jaylen Brown is obviously going to step up, but I don't really think too many people I think Derek White is gonna play really well this season. And I don't think I think people think he's gonna play the same, if not just a little bit better. But I think Derek White is gonna play way better than what people think he is.
I got your guy, Montes Buzelis. Montes Buzelis is gonna show a lot for Chicago, man. I think he's one of the only bright spots for the Bulls this year. He's gonna show some passing, rebounding, and scoring. Late last year on the Bulls, he scored. He showed a lot of with the scoring. He's well, if you don't count Vucevic, second best player, third best player with everyone. Actually, no, I take that back. Actually, no, he might be the third best like scorer outside of Josh Giddey. I think Josh Giddey might be the most complete player on the team. But I would say Buzelis is probably the third best scorer on the team. He's gonna have a breakout year, and I think people gonna finally see him and not be an underrated player. I got Montes Buzelis for the Bulls. Go Bulls!
Underrated. I got Anthony Black. I think that coming into the season, the last two, because this is his third season. I think this is Anthony Black's third season.
Yeah.
And now with Cole Anthony gone, I think that he's going to step up and he's going to do more because now he's going to be that first player off the bench. So yeah, I got Anthony Black as one of my underrated players this season.
I got Zachary Richardson. Zachary
That's
had a good year last year. And he got taller. He's going to be a better three-point shooter. He's going to be one of their scoring options in the starting lineup. Zachary is really good, and he's probably one of their best defenders on the team. They put a lot of things nice around Trae Young, and you talked about that a lot. And I think now that I look at it, it probably was best for them to draft Zachary over Alex Sarr. Now that I'm looking at it a year later, hindsight now, obviously. But I think Zachary's going to have a really good year, and he's going to be noticed a lot more that he's in in Atlanta and hooping for them. I got Zachary Richardson.
Another one of my underrated players, Cole Anthony. I think that, going to the Milwaukee Bucks, now he's going to have an opportunity to get more minutes, more consistent minutes because they don't have a bench. And they don't have that much talent at all, that many scores at all. So Cole Anthony is definitely going to get a lot of more touches. So I think Cole Anthony is going to be another underrated player going into the season.
Bet you won't draft him in fantasy, though.
Nah, he probably got a chance at winning 6-man whole time. No cap. If the Bucks are decent,
the 6-man on his team,
he would be. Who gonna play before him?
Bobby Portis.
Bobby Portis, they're gonna start him. You don't think they're gonna start Bobby?
No. Hell no. No.
You don't think they're gonna run big?
Hell no. No. They're gonna start KPJ, Gary Trent, Kuzma, Giannis, Mouse.
Kuzma, man.
You're the one that believed in him last year. That's on you. Now it's Kuzma. Yes, they're gonna start. Wait, who would you put on the bench? Would you go put Kuzma at 2 or something? Then Bobby, Giannis, or whatever. That's what you would do.
Honestly, I forgot about Kuz's ass. He that butt. I forgot about his.
Have you seen him in the preseason?
I didn't watch no Bucks games this preseason.
I think a lot of people ain't gonna watch no Bucks games. I think the only time we go watch Bucks games is to see if Giannis is going crazy in fantasy. That's it. But to sit down and get that popcorn and, hey, Mom, the Bucks get... Nah.
Well, probably Milwaukee fans would.
I mean, shit, it's cold down there. That's all they can. That's all they will watch. Well, the Brewers are in the playoffs, so you got them. But another guy, Grady Dick. I'll tell you, man. He decent, bro. I liked him when he was at Kansas. I think he's going to have a more improved role this season. He's going to be one of their best players coming out the bench. Can shoot the three. Defenses, But I think just what helps is just the shooting, man. I like what Grady Dick has done for the Raptors, man. I thought he should have played more last year. I think he was hurt, though. But
yeah, he hurt.
Yeah, but Grady Dick, I know Brandon Ingram and them is there, but if they might trade RJ Barrett, Grady Dick might get some more tick. So I got Grady Dick, man.
Another one I got, John Collins. I think going into this season, the big splash was Bradley Beal. A lot of people overlook John Collins, but I think John Collins is going to be a key component for that team. And he's gonna quietly have a good season for them. So I got John Collins is another one of my underrated players.
I got somebody. Dylan Brooks. I think Dylan
Mm,
Brooks go hoop for the Suns this year. The
that's a
defense,
good one.
tenacity. He's gonna be a good player, especially no Jalen Green to start the year. He's hurt, got a hamstring injury. They're gonna count on
Mhm.
Dylan Brooks a lot to start the year off. I think Dylan Brooks actually gonna be pretty decent. Will I draft him? Probably not. But I do think he's gonna be really good for the Suns, and I think that's a player they needed. I got Dylan Brooks as an underrated player. And if y'all got any players, underrated players, put them in the chat.
What Black want to say? What about the NBA Cup championship? The Bucks held they own in that game. Dame before injury was an All NBA player.
He was.
Yeah, he was.
I mean,
Uh, Another player that I got, Con Knipple. I think that with LaMelo Ball, Brandon Miller, and Miles Bridges, that Con Knipple name is not going to be thrown out there. A lot of people are going to forget about him because he got those big names on his team. But I think Con Knipple is going to have a good season for them. I've seen LaMelo look for him a lot because he's a shooter. And on top of that, Con Knipple, he does all the little things. And he does all the little things right. So like rebounding, hustling, tap outs, think close outs, things of that nature. He plays hard on both ends. So I got Con Knipple.
brother, stop. That Coloco shit is crazy. Coloco is crazy, brother. We gotta stop. Honestly, though, my last player, I already named him, man. Lonzo Ball. Lonzo Ball, brother. Lonzo gonna get now. I mean, we know about Lonzo, obviously, but we know with the injuries, he wasn't getting a lot of tick, obviously, with the Bulls because of injury. But I think this year he's gonna play a lot more minutes and show why he's probably one of the best two-way players in the NBA, one of the best defensive guards in the NBA. We already seen in preseason, man. If I had an all preseason team, I put him on there. I put him like on second team, honestly. I think Lonzo Ball gonna be hooping this year, and I think we gonna notice it. I got Lonzo Ball.
I got like a couple of more. Another one I got Cam Whitmore. I think Cam going into the season, um, they have the rookie, uh, Trey Johnson. They got CJ, they got Chris Middleton, and then you got Keontae and Bud. But a lot of people are forgetting that they got Cam Whitmore, who's the per 30-minute demon. So I think with him going to the Wizards and him getting the actual shot, I think that he'll get to showcase why he should have been a lottery pick and why he was one of the best players in his draft class. And then another player that I got, Dante DiVincenzo. Last year he was hurt, and he really didn't get a chance. He didn't really play that good offensively. I think a lot of people was expecting him to be that Dante from the Knicks. And I think going into an off season, fully healthy and coming into another year with the Timberwolves and going through training camp, I think he's going to play a lot better. Because when we talk about the Timberwolves, we talk about Ant, Rudy, Julius Randle, and Nas Reed. I don't really see a lot of people mention Dante DiVincenzo's name, but I think this year a lot of people are going to start talking about him. And he might get 6 man of the year too. He could be in the running for that too. And then the last name I got, Devin Vassell. I think going into the season, Devin Vassell is very underrated because they got Dylan Harper now. There's a lot of talk about him. And then Stephon Castle, the rookie of the year. Wemby, of course, De'Aaron Fox, and a lot of people forget that Devin Vassell was damn near their best shooter. So I think Devin, and he had a bad year last year. I think he's gonna have a bounce back this year. So I got Devin Vassell as my last underrated player going into the season.
Now we're gonna end it off. We're gonna be previewing the games next week. The season is finally here. We're gonna go through the first two games. That's on Tuesday. Then we might not go through Wednesday's games, but we'll just say what game are we excited, what player are we excited to watch. But we are gonna preview these two games. So the first game, obviously, the Thunder take on the Houston Rockets. They raise their banner, they get their rings. What is your expectations for the Thunder and Rockets on opening night?
Honestly, I think the Thunder gonna win. I honestly think they're gonna punch the Houston Rockets in the mouth. I would not be surprised if it's a blowout. But yeah, I got OKC winning game one.
The same
They
team
first
you
game too.
think that didn't make no moves. The same team.
Yeah, I think they're gonna beat the Houston Rockets and punch them in the mouth.
So you think it's gonna be you think it might be a blowout,
Yeah,
or you think
I
it
think
might
it
be
might be a
blowout
blowout.
late?
I think it might be a blowout. I think it might
They're
be a blowout.
favorite to win by 8.
Right?
Right.
I think it might be a blowout though. Because this is the Rockets' first game playing against each other. They offense. If Fred was there, I feel different. But they don't have a starting point guard, so nobody's gonna be able to initiate their offense. And I think their offense is gonna be sloppy. And we know the Thunder are still gonna be a good defensive team. And then it's their opening night, so they're gonna be juiced up.
They might be nervous.
So yeah,
They might be
nah,
nervous.
I don't think they're gonna be nervous, bro.
They might be nervous. Do you see him eventually starting over Conley at some point in the season? I think he's talking about Rob Dillingham.
Rob.
Yes. I said I wouldn't be shocked if he does start. I'm telling you, like Rob, it might Conley be showing his age because in the playoffs, he was low-key kind of bad. If he starts showing like that throughout the season, I would not be shocked if Chris Finch, pull the trigger and start Rob Dillingham. I will not be shocked. But could Mike Conley start the whole year? Yeah. But could Rob Dillingham have a chance to start? Yes. I would not be shocked. Look, man, the Thunder, I get it. Reigning champs. They're getting their rings. They're raising the banner. I get it. I understand that. H-Town, stand up. Look, man, I like what the Rockets are doing, bro. You got Kevin Durant. There is no Fred VanVleet. I understand. But we got the freaking nature in Amen Thompson. I feel like everybody has said they've never seen a guy like him before. You got Sengun, the Charmander of Charmeleon and Charizard. Steven Adams, you think they're going to throw out this big-ass lineup, which actually might benefit them against the Thunder. They're probably going to be the bigger team. Actually, they will be the bigger team. The Thunder still got the defense, but the problem is with the Thunder, who else is going to score for them? That is going to be who else is going to be a consistent scorer? Who?
You said for the Rockets?
I meant the Rockets. I meant the Rockets.
Oh,
if I said Thunder, if I said Thunder, I meant to say Rockets. Who else is going to score for the Rockets? That's the thing. Will we get a good Amen Thompson? Or are we going to get inconsistent Amen Thompson? Or are we going to get a good consistent Sengun? One of those two got to come to score with Kevin Durant. We know Kevin Durant going to drop 20 plus. They need to. So could you see like 3 20-point games from them? In this game against one of the best defenses in the league?
Not against them. Not all three. KD for sure. But them other two, I don't think them other two. One of them might get 20, but I don't think both will.
And how is a man going to play at the point guard position? That is going to be an issue. Like, I mean, not an issue, but it's something we got to see. Is he going to turn the ball? Like, they're going to be hounding him. I can see them putting. They might put Luke Dort. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I was going to say
Luke Dort.
Luke Dort. I would put Luke Dort on him.
That's a tall lineup, bro.
I mean, because I put J-Dub on KD. I'm putting J-Dub on KD.
Shea guards.
Whoever left. Jabari.
Yeah. And then Jabari. And Jabari been hooping. I think this is the year Jabari is really good. Like, and I like what the Thunder have done, man. I know you said they didn't make no moves, and that's understandable. And Topic, I wish we could have seen what Topic is going to be. And I think the Rockets, people sleeping on the Rockets, man. They might shock the Thunder on opening night, bro. I just want people to, man, see this Rockets team for who they are, bro. Man, I wish Fred is Reed under the big lights on national TV. I hope he plays good. I hope he has a good game. What could you see Reed Shepherd doing? Like, project the stat line.
I don't think he's gonna have no good game. It's his first game, for real. And then it's a big game on opening night against the defending champs. I don't think he's gonna have a good game. But if they get blown out, then he might get you 10 points. But if it's a close game, I don't see him scoring double digits at all. I don't think he's gonna really have that good of a game, especially against the defending champs. First game, nationally televised game. He gonna be nervous.
Now he better not. We need him. If he nervous, we gonna lose. I need Reed Shepard to come to play. I need a man Thompson not turn the ball over. Like, this is your first time legit being like our point guard for this team. And Sengun, man, they gonna go at Sengun, bro. His defense and all that. They're gonna go at him. Shea gonna eat. We don't got nobody to stop Shea. I can see two.
But you still got them winning.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Huh?
It's opening night. Hey, man, I'm telling you, man, them young boys, man, they're gonna be a little nervous. Come out and it's gonna be shocking. We gonna punch them first. We gonna punch them in the mouth first. They ain't gonna see it coming. I got the Rockets, man. I think the Rockets have a legit chance of pulling this game out. Like, I will not be shocked if they start out the season 1-0, bro. We got 82 games, man, of this, man. So let's move on to the next game. The Lakers and the Warriors meet for the 50,000th time, but this time there will be no LeBron James. LeBron James is out. So now it's Luka Doncic leading the charge. What's your expectations for this Warriors and Lakers game?
I still think it's gonna be a close game. But I think the Warriors are gonna edge this one out. So I got the Warriors winning. I think Steph Curry is gonna have a big game in Los Angeles. I think Jimmy's gonna show up. And I think Austin Reeves and Luka is not gonna be enough to overcome them. But yeah, I got the Warriors winning in the close one.
So you telling me we got two bad benches. We don't like the Lakers bench. We really don't like the Warriors bench. We got the best player in this game in Luka. If you want to say they got the second best with Jimmy Butler, that's fine. You think Luka and Austin Reeves can go pound for pound with Steph Curry and Jimmy Butler?
It's not just them; it's the rest of the team, though, because you still got Draymond. Then you got
Al Horford
on the perimeter.
We got Al Horford. We got DeAndre Ayton.
Then they still got Kuminga. And then they got AirPods. Then they got Moses Moody. We got
Gabe Vincent. And we got Marcus Smart. And we got Marcus Smart. And we got Jake LaRavia. And we got Bronny James. So, yes.
I don't think they're going to win this one, Jay. I think it's going to be a close one, but the Warriors going to pull out.
Man, change your from your ride or die then. Change it, brother. Change it. You ain't with it, bro. Change it.
Nah, man, you got to be realistic, dog. I'm still riding with them, but this game, I don't think they're going to win, dog.
Nah, brother. You ain't with it. You ain't with it, brother.
So I'm supposed to think they're going to go 82-0?
Nah, but it's the Warriors, though, man. We've been so below on the Warriors all year, man. Nah, brother. So LeBron was playing. You feel different?
Yeah, if LeBron was playing, yes, I would say they would win it for sure. If LeBron was playing,
look, bro. Even though we know what Luka is. We seen number 2 option Reeves. Come on now, brother. What Draymond gonna do? What old ass Al Horford gonna do?
Shoot they fucking lights out.
We got DeAndre Ayton. DeAndre
Ayton ain't gonna guard that perimeter, dog. He gonna get torched. He gonna get torched. Yeah, I guarantee you, Al Horford scored double digits.
Was what, like 10? Just that? Or like what, 15?
10, 11, or whatever. Nah, I don't think he gonna go that high, but he gonna score double digits.
You know what's crazy? I would say no, because I think Steve Kerr gonna run the super small lineup. Not to start. No, not to start. I'm talking about like majority of the game. Like if it gets close, he might run that small lineup. And the thing is, I don't even know if he's gonna play. Like, bro, I hope he does learn from his mistakes. Play Kuminga. And
you have to. You literally have to, dog.
Will you be very shocked if Kuminga just plays 20 minutes?
Yes.
I won't be shocked.
I will.
Just 20 minutes. Like, I feel like
especially after all that offseason drama too.
I feel like Kuminga got to play at least 27
minutes.
27 minutes. I think that's where Kuminga needs to play. 27 minutes. If I see 20 minutes, I'm going to be upset, but I will not be shocked because we know how Steve Kerr is. Like,
last year he only played 24 a game.
No, with Jimmy Butler full season now and Al Horford now, it might be different. Like I can
Mhm.
see him rolling with AirPods more, Moses Mooney more. They still got Buddy Hield. I can see him rolling with the shooters more over Kaminga. Like I can really see that. Hold on, let me read this. This season, Sengunga evolved to the Charmeleon. Sabonis is dooming out. Hey man, look, don't get me started on the Kings. Don't get me started. I know what they are. And they signed Westbrook yesterday. Hey man, Westbrook. Luka got cooked outside. Oh yeah, you know what? Luka got cooked. Because I don't know what Steph Curry gonna do against Luka. Bro said AirPods. Hey
Hey
man,
man, come on, man. Don't act like AirPods is bad, dog.
Warriors are older than the inside the NBA lineup. He ain't capping. He ain't capping. Man,
They got a
the
bunch of
Lakers
Charles
winning.
Barkley's and Shaqs up there.
I got the Lakers winning, man. The Lakers gonna get this W, bro. I don't care if LeBron, bro. Look, we are seeing for the first time. Might be how the NBA looks. No LeBron James. We're seeing it for the very first time, and who knows how long. In 23 years, we're seeing LeBron James not playing. We got to get used to this. I believe in Luka. I believe in Austin Reeves. I believe in DeAndre Ayton somewhat. But as long as we got those two white boys, we got a chance. Will we go play good? I think we go beat the Warriors, man. We probably beat them by I say 8. We beat the Warriors by 8. Their defense actually might be pretty good this year. I'm not gonna lie with the dishes of Dre, obviously with Draymond, Al Horford, Jimmy now. I think it's gonna be good. I think our offense is gonna be good. I'm worried about our defense. Our defense is That's the one thing I worry about with the Lakers is the defense. We gotta take advantage of the inside though. If DeAndre Ayton could cook in the inside, like we can dominate that. We can win this game. Luka go get down low. Austin Reeves is a good offensive player. We got a legit chance of beating the Warriors and starting out 1-0 to start this season. Give me the Lakers, man. Charles don't believe, brother.
Hey, Francisco said, if you tell me Drewski was on the Warriors, I'll believe you. Drewski fat ass couldn't even make it across half court.
Hey, Drewski, funny dude. All right, so we're going to look ahead to some of these Wednesdays games. What game or player are you looking forward to? So we got Cavs, Knicks, Nets, Hornets, Heat, Magic, Raptors, Hawks, Sixers, Celtics, Pistons, Bulls, Pelicans, Grizzlies, Wizards, Bucks, Clippers, Jazz, Spurs, and the Mavericks, Kings and the Suns, and the Timberwolves and the Blazers.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing LaMelo play. LaMelo's up there as one of my favorite young guys too. But I'm looking forward to seeing LaMelo play. I'm looking forward to seeing K play, and then I'm looking forward to that Spurs and that Mavericks matchup. I want to see Wemby go against AD because so far I think AD has Wemby's number. As far as like if you compare their stats when they play, I think AD's had better games than Vic. But yeah, those are players and teams that I'm excited to see.
Cavs and Knicks. They're giving us an Easter Conference Finals preview already to start the season off. Let's see what the Cavs. Let's see if their offense stays really good from last year. Let's see what the Knicks could do in the first year under Mike Brown. How would Jalen Brunson? How would Cat play? Low-key, we should have put Mikal Bridges as a player that needs to prove something. We should have put him on there.
Forgot about him. Yeah.
Let's see what Mikal do. You know, he got that contract. Is he worth the 5 first-round picks? Let's see if Mike Brown utilizes the bench. We got to see. Hey, the Raptors and Hawks actually might be a decent game. That actually might be a decent game. Yeah, I'm telling you, I think it might be better than what we think. The Hawks are favored by 7. Brandon Ingram been hooping. He been hooping. Hey, it's starting to look like you was right, though. You said RJ Barrett gonna be like that number 2. And Scotty just gonna be doing everything like the Draymond, like the way better Draymond Green.
Mm-hmm. Because even quickly was a I was looking at one of their games, and bro, Scotty was wide open in a corner like this, and quickly decided to take a tough floater or a layup, then pass to the open man. Like, bro, they be looking him off so much, it's crazy.
I want to see how Zion look. Let's see skinny Zion. Let's see how he looks. Hope he can stay healthy this year. What about your guy Ace Bailey? I know if he plays that game, looking forward to that.
He gonna get locked up, boy. Against the Clippers.
By
He ain't gonna
who?
have no good game.
By
He's not gonna have no
who?
good game, bro. He's not gonna have now his first game, he's not gonna have no good game. So whatever
Watch.
his under is, I bet it's under.
What if it's 18.5?
Under. That's the first number I thought in my head too. I'm like, if it's 18,
18.5.
yeah, if it's like 18 or higher, bro, under. For sure.
Spurs and Mavericks to see this lineup, see what Jason Kidd looks. What lineup is he choosing to do? Is Cooper gonna start at point? Is he gonna bring PJ Washington off the bench? Is he bringing Cooper off the bench? D'Lo off the bench? We got to see. And I would say a last game, Timberwolves and Blazers. You know, we're both high on Shaedon Sharp. Let's see how he is. Denny Avnia, we're high on him. Donovan Clingan. And Yang, was it Yasan Yang?
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, let's see how the Blazers are, man. This gonna be a better team. Let's see how this team are. And really nothing else. I say one last thing. I say Westbrook signed with the Kings. It's about time. They was doing my man's bogus talking about he might be in China. Yeah, man, we gotta stop, man. Give my man's Westbrook some credit, man. Put some respect on Westbrook, man, bro. I still don't know what the Kings are doing, bro. Like, I still don't know. This roster's just so, it's so out of there, bro. But outside of that, man, that's it for the Full Court Entertainment Podcast. Follow us on all social media outlets at Full Court Entertainment Podcast on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and Facebook. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys for everybody that joined in. We had 10 people peak in here. That's probably one of the highest so far, at least the past couple of months. We've seen 10 people in here. We just hope you guys stay, but we have 5 people now. Thank you to Francisco for commenting. Thank you for Black Rowan for commenting. Simone commenting all the time. Thank you guys. Just make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. And remember, if you want to hear me and Charles yap on the audio platforms, we are on Spotify and Apple Music. Again, thank you guys for showing up. The NBA starts next week. We will be back next Thursday to comment on the games, obviously takeaways. We're going to see Luka and them dog the Warriors. Then I got to tell Charles he's not really a Lakers fan. I got to do all this. But we will see you guys next time. The NBA is back. See y'all later.